Short of length, and he's got a little feather on it. Well taken.
And that time, there's a fielder out there, and he's
taken it. Good catch out on the deep. After this over, and he's gone for the reverse. Oh, was that a chance? A mix-up. I think he's got home well. Bill Laurie would be wrapped with that, he would say. It's all happening.
He wants to go early.
And he has gone early. And he has gone out early. Great bloke too, Benny. Dances down the wicket, goes out towards goes out towards the grandstand, and he has gone bang. Goes again. Didn't quite get onto a man coming around. I don't know. He's taken a beautiful catch. What a great catch. Zato, the new bowler, whizzed away in the air, low down, takes the catch, beautifully taken.
And he's bowled him. Thornton stepped it offside, tried to hit it through the 2.
And there it is. Straight through, put it on the stumps, you miss, I hit. And great bowling by Jeremy Hackett, wrapping it up.
It's funny how my car always gets left out in the sun. You know what I need? A new shed. From carports, sheds, verandas. No job is too big or too small. Industrial, domestic and commercial. From plans, footings to shed instalment, he can even organise the concrete too. From the hills to Murraylands and out in the Mallee, from farm and rural sheds, commercial and industrial sheds, Colorbond sheds, cyclone rated sheds, with over 15 years experience, call Wayne today for a free measure and quote. Don't muck it, call Wayne Luckett. 0417 852 032. Builder's licence 243 895.
Do you want to add a little magic to your flooring and window furnishings? At Solomon's, we have a huge range of carpet and hard flooring options, blinds and shutters, and our fantastic made-to-measure curtains too. We've got all the latest trends at magical Solomon's prices. And don't forget to ask about our shop at home service too. So to really transform your home, remember, there's magic in a Solomon's floor.
And there's magic in a Solomon's store.
Lakeside Turf. Heard of that saying, grass is greener on the other side of the fence? Well, it is at Lakeside Turf, Walker Flat. A family-run business situated at 18 Mallee Road, Walker Flat, near Manham. Growing and supplying quality instant lawn for both the domestic and commercial markets. We offer farm direct sales and delivery options. We also supply and can install larger maxi rolls for bigger jobs. To place an order, email lakesideturf@bigpond.com or phone Trevor 0427 864 260. Installing a new wicket on your side of the fence? make it a lakeside turf pitch, serving South Australia since 1996.
Do you need your driveway exposed with some awesome squares? Time to call a team from Carstairs. From shed floors, driveways or your footpath, call the guys at Carstairs Concrete Services. They've got the staff. Brighten that entertaining area with some colour. Call Carstairs. There is no other. From foundations to a fence post, no job is too big or too small. It's time to give the professionals Carstairs a call. Phone 0401 009 886. Carstairs Concrete Services. Our guarantee is setting concrete. Out and about, taking the new Ford Next Gen Everest demo for a test drive. It's got a new V6 turbo diesel engine and it comes with a 5-year warranty and roadside assist. It's got a massive 12-inch digital screen along with all the great features the Everest has. Whilst you're at Duttons, check out the Next Gen Rangers. Duttons are overstocked in Ford. Talk to Mark today. 7 Adelaide Road. Phone 85315 600. Duttons. Easy to do business with.
Footy, deadly wildlife, an ice-cold beer, and the humble shed. What all these things have in common?
Well, they're all Aussie icons, of course. And the guys and gals down at your local sheds and homes are the best folks to get your very own dream shed. Made tough from Aussie Steel.
Have you got some water to pump, need more rainwater storage, or need more feed for the animals? We've got everything you need in store today. From fire pumps, spray equipment, pool pumps and filters, solar system water pumps, star droppers, gates and generators, PVC fittings and poly pipe to hay, horse supplies, animal needs and anything for the garden. Be sure to come in and see our team here at Dacia Irrigation and Fodder for the right advice and the best price. Find us at 41 Milnes Road, Strathalbyn, phone 8536 4422, or 151 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge, phone 8532 2711.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langhorne Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
At Twenty20 Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Twenty20 Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
Beaumont Tiles, Murray Bridge, for all your tiles, tapware, bathroomware and hybrid. We are a family-owned business and able to help with builders selections and renovations. Delivery available to all country areas. Trade accounts available, full showroom displays. Staff are able to put your selections into a program so you can see the room on a large screen. Beaumont Tiles, 128 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge. Phone 85 311 922. We'll beat any price on the same tile by 10%.
Take in the picturesque River Murray with a Captain Proud boat cruise. Sit back, relax, admire the beautiful scenery the Murraylands has to offer. Captain Proud cruises are available 7 days a week. Majority of cruises are 3-hour lunch river cruise with a 2-course meal. The meal is stacked with 8 choices of mains and 3 selections of desserts. Check out our website or phone 0466 304 092. Adults $64.90, concession $55. Captain Proud, the only way to cruise with a paddle. Sticky Mojo! Ashley and Philippa at Sticky Mojo, your local sign experts in all types of signage, vehicle wraps and paint protector film. Get your business the sticky treatment with business cards and flyers. Sign up with Team Mojo. A-frames, banners, call flutes, shop fronts, illuminated in 3D, magnetics and vehicle signage. They offer a full artwork and design service. They have your sporting club covered too, with sponsor signs and honour boards. If you want the complete mojo, 7B Chris Collins Court, phone 85489 253. Check out their Facebook at Husion with Attitude. That's a wrap. Strathalbyn, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful meals, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at the Commercial. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. proudly supporting local sport.
With over 10 years of experience, they know electrical testing and tagging better than anyone. As part of their convenient and professional service, the local guys test and tag take all of the necessary steps to ensure they complete jobs quickly. Services include the testing of electrical appliances, fire extinguishers and blankets, safety switches, microwaves and emergency exit lights. Local Guys Test and Tag has been designed using their experience to build lasting relationships with their customers by leaving no stone unturned to ensure you're always satisfied with their services.
Manum True Value Hardware, from timber and building supplies to camping and fishing gear, irrigation and garden tools to auto accessories, even key cutting. Along with True Value hands-on service with years of experience, Nigel and the team are ready to help you with that small job, even helpful options for that large reno. And if they don't have it, they'll get it for you. True Value are local, supporting locals. Open 7 days a week. Phone 8569 1180. Drop in today for value and good old-fashioned service. Manum Hardware, 29 Randall Street. There's True Value in there.
For over 40 years, Silver Fleece has been making cricket jumpers and vests for the Australian Test team. You too can hit the field in your very own traditional cable knit jumper, custom designed with your logo and club colours. From their factory in Hindmarsh, Adelaide, Silver Fleece manufacture cricket jumpers and vests from 100% pure Australian wool. For an obligation-free quote and design, give Greg a call on 08 8118 6099. Silver Fleece, 70 years strong, that's some innings.
That's a neat turn around the corner.
Yeah, it's a pretty flat track.
Somebody's got to dig deep, old mate. I've only got to give a spray and the job's all sealed up.
Are we talking about cricket here?
No, Spry Civil. Concrete and concrete curbing, house and shed pads, bulk earthworks, spray sealing. They also do road construction, service installations, traffic management and material haulage. Email admin@sprycivilconstruction.com.au or phone 0885 321 214. Speaking of material haulage, you haven't hit old mate for 6 yet.
Need hardware and building supplies? Bridge Building Supplies. It's the building superstore in the Murraylands for all timber, steel, gyprock, tools, corrugated iron, concrete sleepers, gases, mesh, rural supplies, plumbing, electrical, even paint. All in one place. BBS Salvage even do second-hand and reclaimed supplies. Timber, iron, windows, sheds. Go and see the friendly staff. Browse around and see for yourself. Morris Road in Murray Bridge, or call them on 8532 2288. Bridge Building Supplies and BBS Salvage, proudly supporting locals for 25 years.
Bridge Auto Spark, your auto electricians in the Murraylands with over 125 years combined experience. From starting and charging issues, smart start, interlock agent, caravan repairs and solar, driving lights, LED upgrades, air conditioning, regassing, supply and install batteries, UHF radios, Kenwood car audio speakers and reverse cameras, auxiliary battery and brake controllers, full drive canopy wiring fit out. We're a preferred Red Arc Redneck Work supplier, REA and MTA approved repairer. Phone 8532 1941. Get your car turned on today at Bridge Auto Spark.
Is your home your office? Or your schoolyard? Your gym? Is your home your local? Your party venue? Your studio? Or your headquarters? Change your home to suit your life. Don't miss your chance. Find your local real estate office.
You know, we really should do something special for Jenny's 20-year service.
I know. That's why I've made the call to Wild Rice Catering.
For all your fresh home-cooked meals, individual lunch and snack boxes, along with platters, fresh fruit or antipasto, even party food platters, and delivered free to your business or home. The perfect solution for that business lunch, an evening meeting, or small home private function. For a free quote, contact Wild Rice Catering on Facebook or phone 0413 808 586. Spoil your guest, put Wild Rice Catering to the test.
Got a lot of empty bottles and cans cluttering up your garage or backyard? Load all of your empties in the car and get to Murray Bridge Recycling. They'll have you unloaded as quick as a speeding bullet, cashed up in a flash. With depots in Meningie and Strathalbyn too, turn those old bottles and cans into cash now. You can also assist with your waste recycling and document destruction services in the Murraylands, serving you for over 40 years. Murray Bridge Recycling, 55 Thomas Street. Phone 0885 324 4551. Eye plaques are a smart-looking plaque which can be placed on honour boards or any setting where individuals or teams are honoured in sporting clubs, statues at grounds or special sites. These plaques can be scanned with a smartphone camera and can be taken to an individual's or team's very own sporting tribute to their careers. Players, club officials, trainers, life members, premiership teams. Behind every eye plaque, a scanning reference on our plaques is a web application dedicated to these important people in our clubs and associations. Find us on Facebook or phone 0459 077 019. Eye plaque, technology changing the way we honour club greats at any level.
There is only one way to get your team top of the ladder. Bridge Aluminium. Manufacturing under the brand All Weld. Making platform ladders, orchid tripod ladders, tradie ladders and mezzanine ladders. They also manufacture vehicle canopies, ute trays, toolboxes and perform truck fit-outs. Aluminium material sales. Their range is the best. Drop into 225 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge. Email sales@bridgealuminium.com.au or phone 8532 5884. Bridge Aluminium. When it comes to ladders, they're the top team.
Oh, it's a Wednesday night. We've got the T20 of Alexander and Eastern Hills. It's round one. We're all excited. Beautiful deck here at Strathalbyn, and we've got the coin toss. And it's Harry Gelzinis, the umpire. He's going to toss the coin. We've got young Jagger Kotz and Braden Gator. And it's a visitor's call, I think. Beautiful toss. And the tails it is. Langhorne Creek won the toss and they'll have a bat. Any reason for having a bat, buddy?
The deck looks pretty fat at the moment and nice outfield, so just looking to get some runs on the board.
Yep, runs on the board always is a good thing. Gets the pressure on. And who's opening the batting?
Right now we've got Croppy and Dale Chandler to open the bat.
Expecting a few fireworks from Croppy, eh?
Hopefully
yep.
That's why we brought him in. So.
Beauty. Well done, young fella.
Thank
Good
you.
luck. And the captain for Strathalbyn's disappeared. He's coming back. Braden Gator, the captain for Strathalbyn. Here he comes. No, you're right, mate. And you're going to have to bowl first. Who you got opening the bowling?
I'll open up myself, probably with Big Red from the other end and Matt Abbott. Yeah, we've got a few youngsters in tonight, so good opportunity for him. But
bit of experience there, the Abbotts.
Yeah, so one's out tonight. Mark's pulled out with a bit of a side strain, but yeah, Matt will still be bustling in, which is good. Yep.
Good stuff, buddy. All the best.
Too easy. Cheers, Bruce.
Good on you. T20 time. Alexander and Eastern Hills. This round one. I'm excited. First ball up next. You're watching MFL TV Live.
It's funny how my car always gets left out in the sun. You know what I need? A new shed. From carports, sheds, verandas. No job is too big or too small. Industrial, domestic and commercial. From plans, footings to shed instalment, he can even organise the concrete too. From the hills to Murraylands and out in the Mallee, from farm and rural sheds, commercial and industrial sheds, Colorbond sheds, cyclone rated sheds, with over 15 years experience, call Wayne today for a free measure and quote. Don't muck it, call Wayne Luckett. 0417 852 032. Builder's licence 243 895.
Do you want to add a little magic to your flooring and window furnishings? At Solomon's, we have a huge range of carpet and hard flooring options, blinds and shutters, and our fantastic made-to-measure curtains too. We've got all the latest trends at magical Solomon's prices. And don't forget to ask about our shop at home service too. So to really transform your home, remember, there's magic in a Solomon's floor.
And there's magic in a Solomon's store.
Lakeside Turf. Heard of that saying, grass is greener on the other side of the fence? Well, it is at Lakeside Turf, Walker Flat. A family-run business situated at 18 Mallee Road, Walker Flat, near Manham. Growing and supplying quality instant lawn for both the domestic and commercial markets. We offer farm direct sales and delivery options. We also supply and can install larger maxi rolls for bigger jobs. To place an order, email lakesideturf@bigpond.com or phone Trevor 0427 864 260. Installing a new wicket on your side of the fence? Make it a Lakeside Turf pitch, serving South Australia since 1996.
Do you need your driveway exposed with some awesome squares? Time to call a team from Carstairs. From shed floors, driveways or your footpath, call the guys at Carstairs Concrete Services. They've got the staff. Brighten that entertaining area with some colour. Call Carstairs. There is no other. From foundations to a fence post, no job is too big or too small. It's time to give the professionals Carstairs a call. Phone 0401 009 886. Carstairs Concrete Services. Our guarantee is set in concrete. Out and about, taking the new Ford Next Gen Everest demo for a test drive. It's got a new V6 turbo diesel engine and it comes with a 5-year warranty and roadside assist. It's got a massive 12-inch digital screen along with all the great features the Everest has. Whilst you're at Dutton's, check out the Next Gen Rangers. Dutton's are overstocked in Ford. Talk to Mark today, 7 Adelaide Road. Phone 85315 600. Dutton's, easy to do business with.
Footy, deadly wildlife, an ice-cold beer, and the humble shed. What all these things have in common?
Well, they're all Aussie icons, of course. And the guys and girls down at your local sheds and homes are the best folks to get your very own dream shed. Made tough from Aussie steel.
Have you got some water to pump, need more rainwater storage, or need more feed for the animals? We've got everything you need in store today. From fire pumps, spray equipment, pool pumps and filters, solar system water pumps, star droppers, gates and generators, PVC fittings and poly pipe to hay, horse supplies, animal needs and anything for the garden. Be sure to come in and see our team here at Dacia Irrigation and Fodder for the right advice and the best price. Find us at 41 Milnes Road, Strathalbyn, phone 8536 4422, or 151 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge, phone 8532 2711.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langhorne Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
At Twenty20 Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Twenty20 Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
Beaumont Tiles, Murray Bridge, for all your tiles, tapware, bathroomware and hybrid. We are a family-owned business and able to help with builders selections and renovations. Delivery available to all country areas. Trade accounts available, full showroom displays. Staff are able to put your selections into a program so you can see the room on a large screen. Beaumont Tiles, 128 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge. Phone 85 311 922. We'll beat any price on the same tile by 10%.
Take in the picturesque River Murray with a Captain Proud boat cruise. Sit back, relax, admire the beautiful scenery the Murraylands has to offer. Captain Proud cruises are available 7 days a week. Majority of cruises are 3-hour lunch river cruise with a 2-course meal. The meal is stacked with 8 choices of mains and 3 selections of desserts. Check out our website or phone 0466 304 092. Adults $64.90, concession $55. Captain Proud, the only way to cruise with a paddle. Sticky Mojo. Ashley and Philip are at Sticky Mojo, your local sign experts in all types of signage, vehicle wraps and paint protector film. Get your business the sticky treatment with business cards and flyers. Sign up with Team Mojo. A-frames, banners, call flutes, shop fronts, illuminated in 3D, magnetics and vehicle signage. They offer a full artwork and design service. They have your sporting club covered too, with sponsor signs and honour boards. If you want the complete mojo, 7B Chris Collins Court, phone 85489 253. Check out their Facebook at Hoosian with Attitude. That's a wrap. Strathalbyn, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful meals, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at the commercial. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport.
With over 10 years of experience, they know electrical testing and tagging better than anyone. As part of their convenient and professional service, the local guys Test and Tag take all of the necessary steps to ensure they complete jobs quickly. Services include the testing of electrical appliances, fire extinguishers and blankets, safety switches, microwaves and emergency exit lights. Local Guys Test and Tag has been designed using their experience to build lasting relationships with their customers by leaving no stone unturned to ensure you're always satisfied with their services.
Manham True Value Hardware, from timber and building supplies to camping and fishing gear, irrigation and garden tools to auto accessories, even key cutting. Along with True Value hands-on service with years of experience, Nigel and the team are ready to help you with that small job, even helpful options for that large reno. And if they don't have it, they'll get it for you. True Value are local, supporting locals. Open 7 days a week. Phone 8569 1180. Drop in today for value and good old-fashioned service. Manham Hardware, 29 Randall Street. There's True Value in there.
For over 40 years, Silver Fleece has been making cricket jumpers and vests for the Australian Test team. You too can hit the field in your very own traditional cable knit jumper, custom designed with your logo and club colours. From their factory in Hindmarsh, Adelaide, Silver Fleece manufacture cricket jumpers and vests from 100% pure Australian wool. For an obligation-free quote and design, give Greg a call on 08 8118 6099. Silver Fleece, 70 years strong, that's some innings.
Yeah, it's a pretty flat track.
Somebody's got to dig deep, old mate. I've only got to give a spray and the job's all sealed up.
Are we talking about cricket here?
No, Spry Civil. Concrete and concrete curbing, house and shed pads, bulk earthworks, spray sealing. They also do road construction, service installations, traffic management and material haulage. Email admin@sprycivilconstruction.com.au or phone 0885 321 214. Speaking of material haulage, you haven't hit old mate for 6 yet.
Need hardware and building supplies? Bridge Building Supplies. It's the building superstore in the Murraylands for all timber, steel, gyprock, tools, corrugated iron, concrete sleepers, gases, mesh, rural supplies, plumbing, electrical, even paint, all in one place. BBS Salvage even do second-hand and reclaimed supplies. Timber, iron, windows, sheds. Go and see the friendly staff, browse around and see for yourself. Morris Road in Murray Bridge, or call them on 8532 2288. Bridge Building Supplies and BBS Salvage, proudly supporting locals for 25 years.
Bridge Auto Spark, your auto electricians in the Murraylands with over 125 years combined experience. From starting and charging issues, smart start, interlock agent, caravan repairs and solar, driving lights, LED upgrades, air conditioning, regassing, supply and install batteries, UHF radios, Kenwood car audio speakers and reverse cameras, auxiliary battery and brake controllers, full drive canopy wiring fit out. We're a preferred Red Arc Redneck Work supplier, REA and MTA approved repairer. Phone 8532 1941. Get your car turned on today at Bridge Auto Spark.
Here's your
And it's a very good afternoon from the home of the Strathalbyn Stallions. And we are here at the magnificent Strathalbyn Oval. And it is a Wednesday afternoon and it's the round one fixture of the Alexander and Eastern Hills, the Nutrien Ag Strathalbyn Alexander and Eastern Hills T20 competition. And we once again have the best seat in the house. And it's a very good afternoon to my co-commentator, none other than the black cap number one ticket holder, Ian Barney Brown. Good afternoon, Barney.
Good afternoon, Bruce. Fantastic to be here, and beautiful day today, and this oval's just looking a treat, isn't it?
It certainly is. And look, we so often speak about MyPo being pretty good, but gee, they just step up another notch here at Strathalbyn, and it has got to be right up there with the Mount Barker Sports Summit, doesn't it? We have the best seat in the house.
Absolutely.
The oval looks an absolute picture. Had a look at the pitch earlier, and it looks like a pretty good road. So I'd expect a few runs and a good match here between arch rivals Strathalbyn and Langhorne Creek. And look, we're streaming today through the channels of Vimeo, YouTube, and of course down to the lovely Susie at the Flurio app. And great to have your company, Susie, on this magnificent Wednesday afternoon. Of course, there is a couple of sides in the Great Southern, of course, in this competition, Victor Harbour naming one of them. Yep. So it really is, and we will try and slip a Victor Harbour match in for our Victor Harbour viewers later in the season. And a magnificent split shot on our screen of our two cameras. And we hope we can keep them moving throughout the evening.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And sensational having one on the side for something different at this magnificent venue. Look, probably looking on paper, Strath probably going just a little bit stronger, I think, Barney.
Yeah, you're probably right, and I think that's only because Langhorne Creek have got 2 teams in this competition. They've probably spread themselves out, but they're giving everybody a go. It's fantastic to see.
Certainly is, and just awaiting some numbers to come through for the Strath team from our good friend Michael Cutting. And Strathalbyn, the Creeks won the toss and decided to bat, and they have out there their main man in Daniel Kropp, who will take strike, and they'll be looking for him to get a few runs on the board.
Yeah, he's the main batter, I guess, of this team, isn't he?
The umpire is, of course, Mr. Gelzenis. I haven't seen too much of him, and great of him to give up his time this afternoon to referee the match. Not too far away from the first ball bowled. A big thanks to our sponsors, Nutrient Ag Solutions, of course, Sports Power Mount Barker getting right behind this event, and, of course, the Bridge Hotel down there at Langhorne Creek, and the Commercial Hotel right in our little pathway coming down here at Strathalbyn. We're underway. The first ball, and Kropp pushes it out backward of point, and they scamper through for a quick single, and the Tigers are off the mark.
Interesting field placement straight up, Bruce, for the right-handed batsman. We've got a deep third man, we've got a point, we've got a deep cover on the boundary, we've got cover, we've got mid-off, we've got a wide mid-on, mid-wicket, and backward square leg.
Oh, he's got a little nick on that. So, and that's going to go to the Solomon's boundary for 4. Gee, Barney, I would have thought maybe you'd have a slip in there the first couple of overs.
Absolutely. I don't see any point in having a deep third man straight up. But it's a T20 game. You set your field to where you think your batters are going to go. And you take your chances, don't you?
You certainly do. And that was let me get my Dale Chandler there, just getting that lucky edge. And good boundary in the first over. Just takes that pressure off.
Doesn't it? It's just such a bonus to get going in the first over.
And the opening bowler is Braden Gator, the captain. And he's coming in from probably the southern end. And again, Chandler goes a big whoosh and straight through to the keeper.
Doesn't he, though? Doesn't take the time to get his eye in.
Yeah, so no one in catching positions. So that gully there, very deep, backward point. And the third man right down here in front of our commentary box. Gator again from the southern end and driven out to cover straight to the fielder. And no run.
Yeah, as you say, Bruce, there's nobody in a catching position whatsoever, is there? It's all defence straight away.
It is. Yeah, I would have probably started with definitely a slip, even if it was a wide slip, maybe a second or a third, Barney.
Yeah, I would start with a slip for sure. I wouldn't have the man out at deep cover. No one's played a shot out there yet.
Gator again, and this time pushes it to cover and onto it very quick, the Stallions. They won't want to give any more away in this first opening over of the Alexander and Eastern Hills T20 competition, and don't they look magnificent in their colours?
I was just going to say that, Bruce. How good does Strathalbyn look? How good does Langhorne Creek look? And with this white ball buffeting around the ground, it's just a magnificent sight.
And just to the covers, and if they'd probably taken off straight away, they would have got probably the run on the little thumble, but they didn't. End of the first over, none for 5.
Your run, your sweat, your hurt, your rest day, your pride and joy, your team, your sport, your power, your local experts at Sports Power.
MFL TV Live, And we are here at Strathalbyn, and it is a beautiful afternoon here in the Alexandra and Eastern Hills T20 competition. Round 1, the first game of the competition, and none better than the arch rivals Strath and Langhorne Creek. And look, both of us in the commentary box here know a little bit about these two. Of course, Barney, you were a Bremer Callington, and
Yes.
not too far away from here. And of course, I grew up at Langhorne Creek, and the old man had a dairy farm not far from the Oval in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
I want to give my age away, but we had a beautiful little lucerne farm just around the corner from the Oval. Played all my colts at Langhorne Creek, so just a little bit of brown and yellow amongst my blood. And there wasn't too much love for the Strathalbyn when we played football and cricket.
Yeah, no doubt.
And threw for a quick single there to Crop. So Croppy moves to 2.
Now, that's one of the Abbott's bowling, isn't it?
That is Matt Abbott.
Matt
Gee,
Abbott.
You're on the ball here,
Well, mate,
Arnie.
I was just over in the crowd before, and I saw him walk out the change room, and there's no mistaking who he is. I've never seen him before, but God, he looks like his old man.
Matty Abbott from the southern end, of course, T20. They bowl 5 overs and
Oh,
a big nick,
no.
and he's gone over the top. Well, that's a Solomon's boundary for 4, and I'm going to let you say it, Barney. Surely you're thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know anymore, Bruce. What do you think?
I'm thinking that bloke's either got to be up or he's got to be back on the boundary.
Yes, I see what you mean. Yeah, but to be fair, if he was up, it still would have gone over his head.
Yeah, if he'd been up, it definitely would have gone over his head. But he's just in no man's land there, isn't he?
Yeah, he's probably on the edge of the circle, I'm guessing. But, yeah.
He'll, of course, only allowed 2 men out. One's just come on the oval. He's just knocked off for work. And he's just coming onto the oval now. And he'll go into a cover point region there. Abbott from the old basketball stadium end, if you're familiar with Strathalbyn. And this is wide of the off stump, cracked by Chandler out to the point region. A deep point, no run. None for 10 in the second on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. And some great sponsors right through us with us for the 22-23 season. And a big thanks to Nutrient Ag Solutions and, of course, Sports Power Mount Barker right behind this event. Abbott again. And smashed wide of cover. He's got it through. I reckon they'll have enough on it to get to the boundary. Value for shots here at Strath.
Wow. Certainly is.
Solomon's boundary. And Chandler, he's just lining them up, Barney. 4,
He is, isn't he?
4, 4.
That's phenomenal hitting. And the fielder actually got a hand to that, so he's hit that with some power to get it to the boundary after getting a deflection from the fielder. So value for shots here, I'm guessing, for sure.
Abbott comes in again from the southern end. Chandler swings, gets an inside edge down to behind square. They scamper through for a single. And takes the score up to 15.
Lucky to get away with that one, wasn't he? Big swing, inside edge.
Certainly was.
Could have gone anywhere, but it didn't go anywhere dangerous.
Abbott again, he's got the arm directing around there. The man out there was outside the circle at cover. He comes inside the circle. Abbott again, customary left arm around the wicket, and Crop smashes it to a wide mid-off, and they quickly scamper through for a single. The end of the second, none for 16.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langhorne Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
MFL TV Live, and a big thanks to our sponsors, Bridge Hotel, the Commercial Hotel, Nutrient Ag Solutions, and Sports Power Mount Barker. We wouldn't be here without the great support from those 4 businesses that have given us their hard-earned cash to do what we love here at MFL TV Live. And big thanks to Barney, straight from work, and come to help us out today. And great to have your support, Barney, in the commentary box.
That's all right, Bruce. Monolo South grain silos aren't that far from Strath, so as long as truck drivers don't keep turning up at 5 minutes to 4 when we're supposed to shut at 4, we'll be good.
Well, it's just good that they're turning up because it's been a pretty horrendous harvest, hasn't it? As we get underway with the third over, Gator short and a big slash at that one. He gets a bottom edge and it bounces through to the keeper. Well taken.
Yeah, that's a surprise ball for a keeper, isn't it? You just don't expect that to bounce in front of you.
All right. So, Braden Gator with the number 7 on his back. We know him. As he comes in from the southern end and wide, short and wide. And, well, I think Croppy just played all over that.
Yeah, played right over the top of that. I think he was half hoping it was going to be called a wide. So he didn't really go after it, but anyway, through to the keeper. Now we've got a bit of a field change here. Deep cover comes off the fence. We have a deep forward square leg now.
Yeah, he appears to be, with the guy there in front of us, a third man. So the two out of the circle, these first few overs are, as you said, deep mid-wicket and third man. Oh, short. Croppy was a little bit surprised at that. That's why it was a wide.
I think he was surprised because it was so slow as well. That was the short and slow one. And it was too wide for him to catch up with and make contact. So he had to watch it go by. Umpires called it a wide. Bonus for Langhorne Creek.
Gator again. The captain. Short and pulled through to the keeper. I thought he might have got a little feather on that as it went through, but umpire didn't seem to think so. And well taken down the leg side there by the Strathalbyn wicketkeeper. Just getting some names to numbers now. And a good start here by the Creeks in the third over. None for 17. Gator comes in again. Right up at the toes. Smash down to mid-on. And they scamper through for a quick single. None for 18.
I know it's early days, Bruce, but Strath seem to have put the brakes on a little bit here. But Chandler's the man, isn't he? He's the one on fire, so he might change everything this over.
Yeah, well, we've been used to seeing the man down the other end, Dan Crop. Oh, geez, he's been electrifying at Langhorne Creek, hasn't he? A couple of matches that we've done of this, and just once he gets going, he's hard to stop. Gator again, and a little bottom edge, wide of the off stump,
that
comes racing down to third.
No,
well done there. Almost hurt his knee, and they come back and pick up 2.
Super effort there from Jamali and down at deep third man. Saved 2 runs for sure.
None for 20 in the third over on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. As Gator again and outside the off stump, and the umpire there has called a no ball.
Is that a free hit in this competition?
I think it is,
yes,
Barney.
It is.
There it
Umpire
is.
signals. So, Chandler's already gone with the big swing. He's got license to do it now. This could go anywhere.
Gator, short, and he swings and he's put it right up in the air to bring some rain. The keeper comes round. Well, he's dropped it. There was a chance. And the end of the over, none for 22.
At Twenty20 Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Twenty20 Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
MFL TV Live. And we've got a replay of that last attempted catch. Sheds and Homes replay. Great vision from the side. And yeah.
Don't think he got a hand on it.
And you rightly pointed out to me off air, Barney, free hit, couldn't be out. So the listeners are all probably jumping up and down. Bruce missed that one. I did. Trying to do about 3 jobs. So we've got a bit of spin coming into the attack here for the 4th over.
Smart move, this one.
And a swing first up by Chandler. And in the end, well knocked down by the keeper. No run.
Gives you a chance early on to see if there's any spin in the wicket. And
there's a lot more watchful on that one. And in the end, through to the keeper again. No run.
And as we all know, Dan Crop doesn't play spin very well at all. Neither does Chandler.
Swing, and they'll get one. I think they just come off the bottom edge. So Chandler will pick up a single. He moves to 17.
Lucky to get away with that one. But Chandler's been riding his luck right from the first ball he faced.
None for 23 on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. And beautifully caressed that out to point. Just took the brakes off of it and rolled it nicely. Caressed it out, picked up the single. Crop moves to 5. It's time. Swing
bang.
And gone. Straight through. Chandler's on his way. And Strathalbyn get their first Mount Barker Sports Power wicket.
Your rest day. Your pride and joy. Your team. Your sport. Your power. Your local experts at Sports Power.
MFL TV Live and the Sheds and Homes replay. And this will be brilliant. Here we go. You miss, I hit. And thanks to Sports Power Mount Barker. And here's the side-on view. And great work here by our camera guys. And same result.
Yeah. 2 replays and you're out both times. Shocking.
1 for 24 in the 4th. He's going to come around the wicket.
Yeah, he's got a left-hander to bowl to now. Number 10, I'm not sure who that is.
And the new batsman is Riley Tonkin. And played out to mid-wicket to round out another over. It's 1 for 24. Strathalbyn, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful meals, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at the Commercial. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport. Straths. MFL TV Live, start of the 5th over on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard, 1 for 24. Riley Tonkin, the new batsman. He's just faced the 1 ball. Croppy is on 5 and 2 extras. And the game pretty evenly poised at the moment. Langhorne Creek running along at about 5 runs and over. Just the 1 wicket back in the shed. And what have we got here? Abbott coming on from that southern end for the last over of this batch of 5. Of course, we bowl 5 overs from one end and then 5 from the next end. Abbott from the southern end, start of the 5th over. Opening round of the Alexandra and Eastern Hills T20 crashed out to the covers. They run through quickly. And in the end, good running by Crop.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah, as soon as he saw it was a little bit wide of the fielder, he was off. Riley Tonkin responded and they made it easily.
Certainly did. And Abbott just got the fingers pointing. He's directing the traffic. He's just got the man there that was at point, going right back on the sweeping deep mid-wicket boundary for the left-hander. Left arm over. Short and swung behind square.
That's 4.
Beautifully played. Once you've got that through the infield, it's a Solomon's boundary. And Tonkin, good start.
Wasn't it just short? Did not hesitate. Rocked onto the back foot. Turned it round the corner. There's no deep fine leg. So an easy boundary for the Langhorne Creek team.
And he didn't try and overhit it either, Barney. He just waited for it, and it was short, and he just helped it on its way, didn't he? So good eyes, kept his eyes on the ball, and good start. Second ball.
I seem to remember maybe last season or the season before, Bruce, Riley Tonkin can hit a ball. He can hit a heavy ball a long way. I seem to remember him hitting sixes down at Langhorne's Creek.
Yeah, well, he's got plenty of real estate out there where he just hit that to caress one there again. If there's another short one, Abbott again from the southern end, this time up at the pads, chipped out to mid-wicket. Little thumble there, and they get through for a quick single.
Again, the early call and the response from the non-striker, which is critical. An easy run.
Fairness to Croppy, he probably hasn't had a lot of the strike, but we're 5 overs in, he's very subdued, just on the 6.
Yeah, like you say, Bruce, he hasn't had much of the strike.
Chance now facing the man they call Big Red, Matt Abbott. Full, drives it out to mid-off. They scamper through for another quick, easy single. 1 for 31.
Yeah, these two have stepped up a little bit this over, haven't they? Don't think they've missed a scoring chance. I don't think there's been a dot ball on this over.
Yeah, well, you probably want to go along at around about the 5 and over, don't you, for the first 10?
At least.
And on the pads, and they were thinking about a single. Good work there from Gator, the captain, and no run. Just pounced on that really quickly and gave that element of doubt in the batsman's mind. 1 for 31 on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. Abbott again. Right up, and he slices it through the gully region down to the deep boundary there, and it's a Solomon's 4. Once it's through, it just races to the boundary. 1 for 35. End of the over.
Your run, your sweat, your hurt, your rest day, your pride and joy, your team, your sport, your power, your local experts at Sports Power.
MFL TV, and a big thanks to our major sponsors, Nutrient Ag Solutions, and of course, Bridge Hotel, the commercial hotel, and Mount Barker Sports Power. Locals getting behind locals.
Yeah,
and
good to see.
We're about to start the 6th over. Of course, we swap ends.
Matt Harris, the bowler. That's if he gets a chance to bowl.
He's just not happy with that man down there at backward square. He's moved him a little bit finer. So,
but we're just making Matthew Crop is just still taking guard.
Dan Crop.
Dan, what did I say, Matthew?
Yeah.
God, sorry, Matthew.
Harris short, and it's belted straight back to him, and good knockdown on his own bowling. So we've got a short fine, a square, and a man on the deep cow corner boundary, and a mid-on the leg side. This is cracked out to that man at cow corner, and he comes in and prevents any more than a single. Croppy's got a real good picket fence going at the moment, Barney.
Yeah, he has. He has, and he's just, he keeps adding to it. So the field changes over now for the left-handed batsman. We have a short third man, we have a point, we have a cover, mid-off, mid-on, mid-wicket, deep, forward square leg, and a short fine leg.
And pushed it out to the cover region there. Point comes around and tidies up. No run. 1 for 36. And right in behind it just pushes it to that point man, the captain Gator. No run.
Yeah, well, this won't be pleasing Riley Tonkin. 2-dot balls. Something's got to give.
Harris again. The northern end swings out to the ice.
Oh, no.
He's actually hit the light pole.
He's hit the light pole. The ball's come back and hit the fielder.
Well, lucky we didn't have the square plate out there for a carton of beer or something, Barney.
Oh, lucky. But, yeah, that was always going to happen.
And that was a maximum.
Oh, yes, we forgot that, didn't we? Oh, nice shot from Riley Tonkin.
He's going along nicely. And this time caresses it out to the point region, picks himself up a single. Moves to 16.
And that's the end of the over.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langhorne Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
MFL TV Live, big thanks to our sponsors, none more so than the Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Went down there the other day, Barney.
Really?
You know I love my food.
I do.
And, yeah, got into it down there, and Steve, the proprietor, come up, and, yeah, just had the most magnificent dish there for me, all saved, and got into that, and a couple of frothies.
Yeah.
And just a beautiful place, and a packed house down there too, so... and some great specials at the Bridge Hotel. I just don't say that. There was a good crowd in the house, and people know where the good tucker is and where it's well priced, and there's none better than the Bridge Hotel down there at Langhorne's Creek. Start of the 7th over. Short down the leg side, whipped away fine, and that will go for 4. Another Solomon's boundary.
That is the looseness of all looseners, isn't it? It's barely fallen out of his hand, bounced halfway down the pitch. Riley Tonkin's eyes have lit up, and he's helped himself from the buffet.
Well, let's have a look at his scorecard. 4, 1, 4, 6, 1, 4. Here he goes again. This time he gets it fine of the man at square, and it's through for 4 more. Another Solomon's boundary. Tonkin's on fire.
And who wouldn't be on fire facing 2 balls like that? Short and wide down the leg side. You've only got the square leg to beat.
And brings up the 50, Barney.
Well, that's good timing, isn't it? Because what are they scoring? About 7 runs and over? That's exactly what you want at this stage of the game.
It's Harris again, is it? And this time, almost.
No.
So close, but yet so far away.
Better replace your divot there, son. He's gone for the dive and his knees dug into the turf. And despairingly, he couldn't reach the ball.
A little bit of luck.
Oh, dear. I wonder if we have a replay of that.
Let's see what our man on the computer can do. But, yeah, well bowled.
Is that Nathan Pele?
Pele, yep.
Yep.
And a bit more of a cricket shot there. Played nicely. Scamper through for a single. Crop adding to the pickets. He moves to 9.
I don't think we've ever seen that before, have we? A picket fence from
Yes, he's got
Daniel
9
Crop.
singles.
Wow. You want to have a picture of that, I'm sure.
Pele to Tonkin. On the leg side again, he whipped it out to deep square. Another fine-looking shot.
Yeah, they got a fielder out there this time.
Pick up another single, 1 for 54.
Now, Nathan Pele, would he be son of Chris?
Could be. Not 100% sure, but that was an interesting shot from Dan Crop. He'll pick up a couple, and he gets rid of that picket fence.
He's got a gate in his picket fence now.
That was a very interesting shot, wasn't it? A bit of improvisation.
And that's the end of the over. 1 for 56.
At Twenty20 Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. and for the future of our industry. With Nutrient Ag Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
MFL TV Live, and a beautiful shot of our split screens and our magnificent sponsors. Of course, Nutrient Ag Solution, the naming rights of the Alexander and Eastern Hills. Round 1. It's exciting, this T20, Barney.
Oh, yeah,
and
it is.
An early start because the Strathalbyns aren't quite up to standard for night cricket.
Ah, right.
So, but they did put the match back to help people get here from work a half an hour.
Mm-hmm. Good thinking.
Well, this isn't Cuts bowling, I can assure you of that. He's got cuts on his back. It's not Michael Cutting. You got a replay, have you? No?
Matt Harris is the bowler.
Matt Harris,
according to our team sheet.
And our magnificent sponsors going across the bottom of the screen in 22-23. Harris swung away by Tonkin. Another beautifully placed ball just over the top of that man at forward square. And another single.
Yes, Riley Tonkin's liking the bowling so far, isn't he? He's more than doubled Dan Kropp's score, and Kroppy's been out there since the start of the game.
A lot of traffic getting directed out there, Barney.
Well, that's the trouble when you've got a left-hander and right-handed batsman.
I reckon the lollipop man, if he was out there, he'd be looking for time and a half by now.
He'd have RSI, wouldn't he?
Yeah. As Harris comes in off about 5 steps. And beautifully played. Smart cricket. There's 2 there if they want it. Good running. Kropp picks up a couple.
Yeah, it was good running, wasn't it?
Yeah, good shot. Just weighted it perfectly, didn't he?
And he saw the gap pretty well straight down the ground, which is now being plugged.
Yeah, Jamali's come just a little bit straighter, the former Finnish player. And a big swing.
How did they not bowl him?
I don't know, Barney. I thought the same thing. It's gone down on the keeper. They've got a couple. The umpire says a leg by.
Wow.
As Wyatt didn't bowl him, maybe.
Ooh. From here, it looked like it wasn't going to miss off stump. It wasn't going to miss leg stump. It was going to hit middle. Anyway, he survives to face another ball.
1 for 61, and this time whacked out towards the cow corner area, and it's 4, a Solomon's boundary.
poor Jamali Daly. That was where he came from, that ball. So he's like running like mad, and all he's doing is throwing the ball back from the other side of the boundary.
Well, you're spot on, Barney. He was just there, and now he moved around here about 15, 20 metres. Maybe he might just stand in the middle of those 2 spots.
That's what I would have thought. Anyway, they've got 4 out in the boundary here on the leg side now.
Harris again, and it's down the leg side. He tries to whip it, goes fine.
That might be leg buys again.
Might be leg buys. We'll see what the umpire does. They've got a couple, and good running by Tonkin. They come back for 3.
No, 3 wides.
Yeah, 3 wides.
Yeah, right. So, that's interesting.
I think we get another one for the actual wide, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
So it should be 4 wides.
But I guess it was a wide before it was a bye, wasn't it? So 4 wides it is. Tonkin gets a full toss on the pads. There's a big appeal for LBW. Not out, says the umpire. And no run scored.
He's just sucking in a few big breaths there. I'm not sure where that might have hit him, Barney.
Oh, it didn't hit him up there, Bruce.
He had a bit of a stop and think about it. This is nicely caressed through the covers. And they look for 2. Good running. And that's exceptional running. Tonkin comes back for the 2.
And that's the end of the over. 1 for 71.
Strathalbyn, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful meals, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at the Commercial. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport. MFL TV live, coming to you from the home of the Mighty Stallions here at Strathalbyn as the sun goes down. A Sheds and Homes replay. And
pretty worth a shout anyway, and a stumping attempt.
That was quite funny, the stumping attempt, wasn't it?
Well, I think he might have taken it in front of the stumps, Bruce. What do you think?
Yeah, we've got our camera on the side. I don't know whether we can get a picture of that. Might not have been focused down that end, but yeah, it was quite cunning, wasn't it? Now, changing the bowler, we have coming into the attack. Is it Borden?
River Borden.
River Borden or River Borden, whichever school you went to. And he'll be bowling to Crop.
I'll go with River.
It's first ball of the 9th over. Crop swings in a mess. Straight over to the club rooms. And that's maximum.
What a shot.
Holloman's boundary.
Welcome to the crease, River Borden. Here's a 6 for your trouble. Terrific shot from Dan Crop. He's been probably waiting all innings to unleash like that. And didn't he take full toll of that one? Woo! Well played, son.
Sheds and Homes replay. And this time he goes again, but not successful. Go for a run out. Oh, that would have been close if it hit.
Interesting.
And the umpire says a leg by. Takes the score to 78.
And good running again from these two. It was a leg by, just dribbled out on the leg side and they scampered through for a single. Now that we wait for the field to change for the left-handed batsman facing.
Crop on 23, Tonkin on 29. Tonkin had a fair lead on him, so Crop's just pegged him back a little bit. And his last 2 scoring shots, Crop, have been a 4 and a 6, so I think that means he's about to tee off, if he hasn't already.
Probably means he's just got his eye in a little bit. Oh.
And well down the leg side, well wide, sorry. And another sundry in the books. 1 for 79.
Yeah, just having a look at River's run-up here, Bruce. It just seems to be, it's definitely not a straight line, I don't think. It seems to duck out to the left and come back to the right.
And the umpire's pinged him again, Barney, for another indiscretion, another wide. 1 for 80. He's going to have to get it right.
Yeah, he does. And he's got to get it right quickly because he's only early into the over.
Comes in again, Borden, and this time Caress nicely. Could be 2 here again, the fielder deep, but he comes in very quickly. And the batsmen settle for the single. 1 to Tonkin. 1 for 81.
And now we watch for the field. Change over again for the right-handed batsman. And for Dan Crop on the leg side, we have a deep fine leg, deep backward square, man in front of square leg, deep cow corner, and a mid-on.
Borden again. Swing
That'll
over
beat
the
cow
top.
Corner.
Beautiful shot to cow corner by Crop. Maximum.
Lordy, lordy. Didn't he welcome that? He's just definitely, the brakes are off here. And Dan Crop's cashing in.
Oh, another Solomon's boundary. 1 for 87. I think we're in the 9th. And, gee, they've got this run rate express.
Haven't they? And I just hope River Borden isn't being flooded with advice out there. Just let him think it through.
Maybe could even change the line a little bit, come around the wicket perhaps.
Yeah, maybe River's got to change his channel a little bit.
This time it's changed straight down the ground. Just misses our commentary box and makes a Solomon's boundary. Another 4.
Terrific shot from Dan Crop. Poor old Jamali Daly there at mid-on just watching the ball sail over his head and thinking, oh, Lord, I've got to chase another one. Anyway, 4 more runs to the creeks and
I seen the look on his face, Barney. He said, I ain't chasing that. It's gone.
And River Borden praying for mercy that this over will finish.
As he comes in from the northern end to Crop, and Crop just cheekishly
they'll
drops
get two here. Easy.
Smart cricket. They'll come back for two.
Oh, look, jog back for the second. He's only hit at 30 metres.
1 for 93. End of the over.
Your run, your sweat, your hurt, your rest day, your pride and joy, your team, your sport, your power, your local experts at Sports Power.
MFL TV Live, big thanks to Lara and the team from Sports Power Mount Barker. Get in there, they've got a massive range right in the heart of Mount Barker, Walker Street. And getting right behind, supporting this T20 coverage. We are into the 10th over here at Strathalbyn. And, well, for us, it's absolutely flying. But Strath are really starting to wonder.
Starting to wonder why.
That run rate is over 10 and over. And 93 from 9. And just trying to see who the bowler is.
Lachlan Cutting.
Lachlan Cutting. So,
according to our team sheet.
Real emerging talent, the young fella. And, of course, the man behind, straight back to him, good fielding. His dad, one of our commentators, has helped us out a few times.
All right.
Michael. And just talking to him, he works for Landcare, and he was just saying about the water and the floods at the Murray, that it's going to come up a little bit yet.
Oh, yeah.
As Cutting from this northern end. Final over in this block of 5. Smashed backward of square. They've got one.
Oh, don't. I thought Riley Tonkin, he turned blind.
He did.
And I thought he was going to take off, but thankfully Dan Crop was watching the ball and sent him back. Now, Bruce, Croppy's overtaken Riley Tonkin now, 35 to 31. That's a huge turnaround, isn't it?
And he's got them all out here on the boundary now. I see I see Gator, is it, or Cutting's bringing Jamali up. Now, is he going to come up inside the circle or sort of mid-range by looks at trying to cut off the 2, I think. Crop comes down the wicket and
he sized
chops
that one.
it out to the deep cow corner. They'll come back for 2. Well placed by Croppy.
It was, wasn't it?
1 for 96.
And Jamali's sort of in no man's land again. Now he's going back. He's done more Ks than anybody else on the ground, I think.
Well, we've got a deep square, a deep cow corner, and a deep straight long on, or squarish long on, sorry. Crop this time again.
Oh, they'll look for 2 again.
They will.
Pressure on Jamali Daly. They'll take him
comes
on.
Back.
It's gone to the keeper's end. That's good thinking, but
good running.
There's always 2 there. Now they saw Jamali Daly was back on the fence, and now he's camped.
Well, how would you describe this shot of Crops? It's almost a side swipe, isn't it?
Oh, it's a scythe. If you've ever used one, that's what you do.
As this time he pushes it out 2 point, they scamper through. Good running.
Yeah, Dan Crop, as is the season, looks like he's cutting hay.
Yes, that's a good way of describing it. And he moves to 40. 1 for 99.
Yeah, Langhorne's Creek right on top here, aren't they?
They certainly are.
Daniel Crop's leading the charge.
Travelling at 10 runs and over.
I'm guessing Riley Tonkin's going to hit this one over Square Leg's head.
It's Cutting bowls, and he plays and misses. The end of the block of 5. 1 for 99.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langhorne Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
MFL TV Live. Well, not going bad here, Barney. The books add up.
Whoa, look out.
1 for 99. Crop on 40. Tonkin on 31. Predicted score from here, Barney, at 10 overs.
Oh,
What do
10
you reckon?
overs. I reckon, well, these two are the way they're going.
We could be seeing
200.
200.
I reckon 200.
Well, a lot we'll see with the middle order, whether they can continue. But these two, at the moment, they have a licence, and it is to swing, and they're doing it very well as we come to the third block of 5 overs from the southern end. Gator back into the attack, the captain.
Fielder's going everywhere. Dan Crop stands and observes and picks out his spots where he can get some runs. There's plenty of room everywhere. Lots of singles if he wants.
Round 1, Alexander and Eastern Hills, T20. Hope you're enjoying our coverage from the home of the Stallions. Gator comes in. Right up there, beautiful ball. And a dot in the book.
That's pretty well bowled by Gator. And that sets the tone for the rest of the over, hopefully. His effort there in fielding the ball hopefully inspires his fielders to back him up as the bowler in the field. Keep these runs down because they really need some quick wickets here.
Gator again. Short and right into the chest of Crop. He had to defend it off. And they squeeze a quick single.
Oh, that's a bottom edge.
And that brings up the 100.
Well done, Langhorne's Creek.
1 for 100.
That's a huge batting performance.
Oh,
and they're not finished yet.
Great platform, isn't it?
Oh, Riley Tonkin's been on fire.
Well, they're expecting him on this leg side because they've got a deep fine leg, a deep square, and a deep cow corner.
And a deep mid-on. 4 on the boundary on the leg side.
Gator again, round the wicket. This time he caresses it wide of that man, saving the single, but he can't get it. They're squeezing 2 again. Good running by Tonkin.
Well run. Was well run, wasn't it? As soon as he beat Abbott there at mid-wicket, they were off for 2. Good running.
The captain for the Stallions, Gator from the southern end. Round the wicket. Oh, whipped nicely off the pads by Tonkin.
Same again.
They'll pick up 2 more. Those players deep out there, and it split the middle of them. Tonkin, 2 more. 1 for 104.
Yeah, just got to get that ball over a bit more to the offside. It's too easy to hit runs out in the leg side, and Tonkin's taken full advantage. He hasn't hit boundaries, but 2 runs a ball. He'll take that every day of the week.
Gator again, and he swings, and he's missed it and bowled. Oh, great little cameo from Riley Tonkin. He's on his way.
Your run, your sweat, your hurt, your rest day, your pride and joy, your team, your sports, your power, your local experts at Sports Power.
Well, Tonkin out for a well-made 35. MFL TV Live as the new batsman comes to the crease. And the Nutrient Ag Solution Strathalbyn opening match of T20. It is just all happening here at the Stallions. And we've got an MFL TV Sheds and Homes replay. Cots.
And doink. Big swing, no ding.
Well, it doesn't sound good when it happens when you're batting, Barney.
No.
Would it look any better when you watch the replay?
No, it wouldn't look any better, but it's the sound any batsman dreads, and that's the sound of leather on stumps.
Jagger Cots is the new batsman. The Creek's in a great position. 2 for 104. Gator comes in and right up in the block hole, right on the 20-cent piece. And the end of another over, I think. 2 for 104.
At Nutrient Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Nutrient Ag Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
Order if you can. Numbers. MFL TV Live, Nutrient Ag Solutions. Alexandra and Eastern Hills, T20, the opening match, and it has started with a bang, 2 for 104. And the new batsman is young Cots. And he'll be looking to get off to a flyer himself.
Yeah, won't he? He's got big shoes to fill, that's for sure. And
just a little bit of delay here as they get this field set. Just about the captain, just about to say to the players, just all go on the boundary. It's not far off it. As beautifully side swipe there by Crop, deep out to the deep cover. Sweeper comes around, and they come back for 2 more. Oh, that's a texter.
oh, he's chopped that one down. And lucky to get away with that. Lachlan cutting, nearly cutting through the defences of Dan Crop. And a single to Crop.
Well, he's just absolutely seeing him like a basketball now, is Dan Crop. And he's the key. As Cutting comes in, and another good ball. Cots pushes it out wide of the point region to cover point, and they scamper through for a single. Cots off the mark. 2 for 108 on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard.
Yeah, and that's all Cots has to do at this stage. Just pick up the ones.
Yep.
Give the strike to Dan Crop because he's the man in form and he's looking to go big.
Cutting again, wide of the off stump, beautifully sliced by Crop. Out to that man.
Cots looking for 2 and he's going to make it.
That's good running.
Good running.
That man at a really wide mid-off area there. 2 every time by the looks of that.
Well, if you take off as quickly as Cots did, you're going to make it easy every time, and that's well run.
Yeah, well, the backing up's very important for the non-striker. Cutting again. Oh, it's full. And
Crop
no, I
get 2 again.
It.
Oh, not this time.
Not this time. Crop definitely thought about it.
He did. He made the look down to his partner to see if he was coming, but no, he wasn't.
Crop on 47, and the last man out was Riley Tonkin for 35. Chandler bothered to score us for 17. 2 for 111. And beautifully caressed through the gully by Cots. That's all he's got to do. 2 for 112, the end of the over. Strathalbyn, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful meals, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at the commercial. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport. MFL TV Live, Nutrient Ag Solutions. Big thanks to the team down there. And right behind local cricket in the Alexandra and Eastern Hills and our team here at MFL TV. Major naming rights of the Alexandra and Eastern Hills. And big thanks to the team down there, Todd and the team, for their great support. And it is going to be another bowling change from that. And Langhorne's Creek just in a commanding position here. 2 for 112. Langhorne's Creek Black. Of course, 2 teams in the comp. Bigger and better this year, Barney. 16 teams in the comp.
It's massive, isn't it? And well done to everyone involved.
And one of my pet hates, just disappointed there's not a Murray Towns team in it. As this time beautifully placed, just enough weight on it to pick up the single there by Cots and give the strike to Croppy. 2 for 113.
Well, Murray Bridge is a different association, Bruce. Do you think anyone was asked to join the T20 comp?
Well, I'm not sure, but there's different associations in it, and that's whacked out to the cow corner region. Just one bounce to the man out there. It's a long boundary out there, and they'll come racing back for 2.
Yeah,
Good running.
We'll run again.
Crop moves to 49. 2 for 115. This time it's short and slow and wide. And it's carved out to that man at mid-off. He comes around and Croppy picks up another single. Well, this has been a well-planned innings by Dan Crop. That brings up his 50.
Well batted.
Smack backward of point. Out towards that Solomon's boundary. It won't get there. They're looking for 3. They're coming back.
Yep.
That is great running. Exceptional running.
Well, they nearly got an overthrow as well. Yeah, that was always going to be hard on the field of throwing it in from the deep there. There was no cut-out man to throw to. So, in the end, an easy 3. Short, and Crops just dragged that from way outside off stump.
Oh, that's one of the best cross bats you'll see, I think.
Oh, he got sick of waiting for the ball to get to him. So I thought, bugger it, I'm going to swing anyway.
Short again and played straight to the man at point. Well, it's been a while since we've had a dot
wow,
ball.
Dot ball. Did we get the crowd to cheer for that one?
End of the over, it's 2 for 120.
Your run, your sweat, your hurt, your rest day, your pride and joy, your team, your sports, your power, your local experts at Sports Power.
MFL TV, young cutting, I think it is, from that
whack.
southern end. Crop's gone whack, should be out. And he is. The man down on the deep at cow corner puts an end to Croppy's innings. And that was a fine little knock. Crop out for 51. And it is another Sports Power wicket at Mount Barker, 3 for 120.
Your run, your sweat, your hurt, your rest day, your pride and joy, your team, your sports, your power, your local experts at Sports Power.
MFL TV, gee, Barney, that was a great knock from Dan Croppy. Set the creeks up here. 50 on the board. And here's our Sheds and Homes replay of that third wicket. And it was a desperately needed one for Strath. And great work by our team on the camera.
The fielder out there basically didn't have to move, did he? Straight down his throat.
He didn't.
And the new batsman is James Shea.
And I've got to say, Barney, we've got both cameras moving tonight for this T20 clash, and it is just magnificent.
Yeah, it is great.
And the first time we've done it, as young cutting comes in again from the southern end, and just, well, that was cheeky, wasn't it? Just put a bit of wood on it, glided it through that slip region, but that's about where it finished for James Shea.
Well, actually, I think the umpire's called a no ball, and I think this is a free hit. Because I was wondering why they didn't run.
All right, we'll go with that, Barney. And he picks up a single,
Yeah.
does Shea. Cutting from that southern end. Right arm over. Smacked beautifully out wide of point. They've got one. They look for two, but it's not there.
Well done there by River Borden. Good fielding.
Well, this is where Strath have got to get back into this game now. Couple more wickets. And they can really put the brakes on the Tigers here. Cutting short and swatted out to man to short mid-wicket. And that is Abbott. Knocks it down. A dot in the book.
Just a metre either side of him, and that was runs. That's desperately unlucky.
Yeah, fine line, isn't it?
It is a fine line.
Cutting again. Not a bad ball. Just out the fingertip reach of Cutting. They've got one. They're going to take a risk. And he's missed the stumps. Had to probably hit. And they pick up two.
Yes, the young Cots hesitated before running for the second. That's why it was so close. If he'd have run straight away, because there was two there straight away, would have made it a lot easier.
Cutting again, and this time cross-batted, swiped past that man to mid-wicket and out to towards the cow corner boundary, and they pick up one and rounds out the over, 3 for 126.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langhorne Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
MFL TV Live coming to you from the home of the Stallions here at Strathalbyn. Hope you're enjoying our coverage on MFL TV Live and right through our channels of Vimeo, YouTube, and the link on our Facebook, as well as the lovely Susie down there at the Flurio app. And the first ball, a dot in the book. Shea just couldn't get a bit of a lift on that one.
He tried hard.
3 for 126.
Missed the ball.
Short and swings it past that man at mid-wicket. Out to the cow corner boundary. They've got one. And Shea settles for the one, despite a bit of a
chance of an overthrow, but good backing up by River Borden.
I think Kotz is going to swing. He does, and he misses. He just tried to play that cut shot through that gully region there, and where it would have been 4, I think, if he'd got onto it.
If he'd got onto it, it might well have been 4. There's plenty of room out there.
This time, hits it straight to that man at backward point and scamper through for a single. 3 for 128.
Yes, as you would expect with two informed batsmen out, these two struggling to keep it up, aren't they? But that was always going to be the problem.
They might take an over or two to rebuild. That's beautifully carved through that cover point region, and they pick up a single to Shea. 3 for 129.
So we've still got 5 overs to go. Is that right, Bruce?
Yep, all from this northern end.
Yep.
And beautifully whacked out wide of mid-off there by young Kotz. 3 for 130. And the end of the 15th, it is 3 for 130.
At Nutrient Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Nutrient Ag Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
MFL TV Live, the Nutrient Ag Solutions, round 1 of the T20. It's exciting, and it is right here at the home of the Stallions, Strathalbyn, And we have one of the most picturesque settings here, and we are very privileged to be sitting in this magnificent outside broadcast facility. We've had the aircon on this afternoon, a little bit warm and stuffy, but we've switched it off now, and just nice and cosy in here with my good friend Barney Brown. If you've just joined us, and we have changed ends for the final 5 in this first innings. And lifted over the cover point region. Well, if the pen of cover there, he probably caught that. And they scamper back. They'll have to hurry. Good running in the end. Cots looked a little bit slow at one stage.
Yeah, I think he's starting to puff a bit, Cots. He's run hard all innings. And he might be just starting to run out of petrol tickets at the moment.
He's into double figures. He's on 11. Shay on 6. 3 for 132 on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. And driven straight down to this man at mid-on. Didn't quite carry down to him. They've got one, and they'll settle for one to Cots.
Yeah, he just sort of placed that one, didn't he? He didn't hit it too hard. Bounced well short of the deep mid-on. But they only got one, and I think that's probably a little bit disappointing. Probably Shay not quite grasping the situation.
Yeah, I thought they may have taken the bowler's arm on, but they didn't. It's a young cutting, isn't it? Again from this commentary box end. Swatted down to the wide mid-on. And definitely only one there, Barney. Good fielding.
That's almost the old hay carting shot, isn't it? Picking up the bail off the left and onto the truck.
It certainly was. Good way of describing it. With no string. So he comes in again. Swatted straight down the ground. That's a good shot.
Surely
they should get two.
Yes, and we'll do it easy.
And good running. Cots comes back and gets himself 2 more. 3 for 136.
Yeah, I think he's puffing a bit, young Cots. Suck it in, son. You're doing well.
Cutting again. Swing. Beautiful shot. Straight down the ground. Won't quite go for 4. They'll pick up 2 more. Another great shot there by young Cots. Thought it was going to go further than that, Barney.
I thought it was going. I thought the mid off was going to get there, but it just went further than what I thought.
It's just starting to get that scoreboard ticking along. Cots, he's on 16. Full and right up at the toes. They'll scamper through. Oh, he's missed
they'll
it.
get an overthrow. This might be 2 leg byes, I think.
Yes. Good call, Barney.
And that's the end of the over. 3 for 140.
Strathalbyn, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful meals, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at the commercial. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport. MFL TV predicted score, Barney. 4 to go.
Well, now that Crop and Riley Tonkin are out, I'm cutting it back to 180.
All right, so Barney's going for 180. If they got 8 and over from here in the last 4, that'd give him 32. So around the 172 for me. But gee, if Cots can get to that bat swinging nicely, he might just surprise us.
He might surprise us too.
And it will be bowling Schofield, I think, from this commentary box end or the northern end. Been around for a while, Scoey. First ball and beautifully waxed straight down the ground. There should be 2.
And there is. Cots came back very quickly.
Good running there by Cots.
He's still running hard, isn't he? He's probably got his tongue hanging out, but he's out there backing up the batter that's hit the ball, putting pressure on the fielders, reaping the rewards for Langhorne's Creek.
It's time to a mid-wicket, a wideish mid-wicket, and a good knockdown. Shay picks up the single.
Good stuff out there from River Borden. Saved a run there. He's got plenty of room to cover out there, but he's a tall lad. Arms and legs, he should be able to cut them off.
And beautifully bowled and beautifully swung out towards the mid-wicket boundary. And it will go for a Solomon's boundary. Beautifully struck by young Cots.
Oh, he's got to be thankful for that. He doesn't have to run. And he's got 4 of them in the bank.
Well, he races to 20 in the 17th over. Schofield again rolls the wrist over it and beautifully cut out to the sweeper there at deep cover point, and a single to Cots, who's just sucking in the big ones.
Yeah, that was a nice little shot though. Beautifully timed. Straight down the ground to deep mid on from Shea. Just the single. A wild throw coming in. They're going to get an overthrow. Cots could be run out. The ball didn't hit the stumps, and he survives. Oh, don't you just love T20 cricket?
And brings up the 150. 3 for 150.
I'm not sure who called the second run there. I think it might have been Shea. Cots wasn't awake up to it, and lucky not to be run out.
Full Schofield, and it's gone straight up in the air and out. Well taken. And Shea is on his way. Another Mount Barker Sports Power wicket. It's 4 for 150.
Your run, your sweat, your hurt, your rest day, your pride and joy, your team, your sport, your power, your local experts at Sports Power.
What for?
MFL TV. We're just getting asked here in the commentary box for a review there, Barney. Yeah, I'm with you. What for?
I'm not sure.
Maybe the foot went over the line or something. I
don't know what leg he thinks he's playing in.
Well, it is the 4th Mount Barker Sports Power wicket down. 4 for 150 in the 7/8. On 21.
It was a full toss, wasn't it? Unless you thought it was too high.
And the new batter is Mitchell Moore.
Go back on the replay and have a look again.
But yeah, that's a strange thing for the batsman to be asking for. But anyway, we can't oblige.
Might be just because we're here, Barney.
Yeah. Matt Harris, the bowler. Cots has hit that one straight to deep mid-on. They're coming back for 2. Should be a run out here, but he's missed the ball at the bowler's end. And a dive by Mitchell Moore. And 2 to Cots.
This time, it just drops it down on the little bit of force and quick enough to get through for a single. Good little cameo here by Cots. It's 4 for 153.
Now we're calling him Cots because we don't have his first name on the team sheet.
Jagger, I think it is. And he's out. Good catch. Beautifully taken. And another Mount Barker Sports Power wicket. Langhorne's Creek, 5 for 153.
Home.
Your run, your sweat, your hurt, your rest day, your pride and joy, your team, your sport, your power, your local experts at Sports Power.
Bell TV Live and a Sheds and Homes replay. Let's have a little look here. And just got that, I think, in the corner of the picture. And the umpire's fired him. Well, he thinks he hit it, but not according to the umpire. LBW and Langhorne's Creek lose back-to-back wickets. 6 for 153, another Mount Barker Sports Power wicket.
Your run, Your sweat. Your hurt. Your rest day. Your pride and joy. Your team. Your sport. Your power. Your local experts at Sports Power.
MFL TV Live, and we think that was Darcy Pake, who's come and gone as quick as lightning. He's out, and 6 for 153, and this is a good fight back by the Stallions. And the new batsman is
Clem Miller.
Clem Miller.
Replay?
Yep, let's have a Sheds and Homes replay. Might have to go back a little bit more. As Harris comes in and just got a bit of bat on that, and they scamper through. So that was one, wasn't it?
That's one, yep.
So Miller gets the run off the wood.
Miller's away, and more importantly, he's turned over the strike to Cots.
Well, it's all up to Cots, and here he goes.
He's just
didn't
lobbed it.
quite get onto it. Out to Abbott at deep cow corner. They come flying back, and 2 more to Cots.
Well run. I didn't think they were going to go for it, but they did. That's the end of the over. 6 for 156.
Your run. Your sweat. Your hurt. Your rest day. Your pride and joy. Your team. Your sport. Your power. Your local experts at Sports Power.
TV Live, the Nutrient Solutions, Alexander and Eastern Hills, round 1 of T20 cricket, Schofield, and good play and a miss. Dots in the book are very important now.
Oh, are they ever? They're like gold at this time of the innings.
Just unsure, Barney, whether I've forgot to put an over on there. So this may be the 19th from Schofield. And it's up to Cots now to do the finish work here, as that's beautifully caressed down to long off.
Might look for 2 here, and
They are. And good running.
Well, it was good running, wasn't it?
And Miller gets 2.
Cots running to the danger end. He took it on and was rewarded with an extra run for the Creeks.
6 for 158. And he's gone for the big hoik.
That's an interesting appeal. Might have been a little bit too high, but gee, worth a shout. I would have appealed for that, Bruce. What about you?
I would have appealed for that.
But
Appeal for anything.
at the end of the day, that's a dot ball.
Yep. And a good one for Scoey. Comes in again, and a little edge through to that gully who's deep enough that they can scamper through for a single. Good work there by Miller. 6 for 159.
Yeah, that's Jamali Daly out there. He was here loitering in front of our broadcast box, and now he's been taken to the other end of the ground.
Kites just caresses it to wide of cover, and it gets through for a quick single. 6 for 160.
Yeah, Schofield's probably the one they should have targeted here to try and go big with.
And a cross bat pull shot just to short mid-wicket. And Miller flies through for a quick single. The end of the over, 6 for 161.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langhorne Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
Yep, if you got it, yep. Sheds and Homes replay of that last dismissal. Oh no, that last appeal, was it? Yep. Scully. Just
He
pleading
thought
with
he
the
was
umpire.
out. Oh, Scully knew it was out.
Look, you always do when you're a bowler.
Yeah.
And great to see Scully throwing a few down. And Just not sure whether this is the 19th over or the final over. As Miller on 5. Cott's good little cameo on 27.
Yeah, he's
6
done
for
well,
161 on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard.
He's not only scored 27 himself, but he's been involved in turning ones into twos, twos into threes, so he's really done his job today.
Man at square inside the circle, and a swing and a miss, and they'll run for a bye.
If they make it, no, he's out.
And he's out. So Miller is run out. Another Sports Power Mount Barker wicket. And it's 7 for 161.
Your run, your sweat, your hurt, your rest day, your pride and joy, your team, your sport, your power. Your local experts at Sports Power.
MFL TV, the new batsman is Damon Biddle. A Sheds and Homes replay. Ooh, let's show that again. Great to have our side on camera there after this ball. As Gator back into the attack, beautifully caressed to mid-wicket. They fly through for a quick single. And this has been great batting by Jagger Cots.
Yep.
Moves to 28.
He's done very well. Brings Damon Biddle to face his first ball. And what a time to come in. Pressure's on. He's got to at least hit the ball and try and get Cots back on strike.
Gator again comes in from the commentary box end. And it's smacked.
Oh, they do it.
Into that short cover area, and they scamper through for a single. And a Sheds and Homes replay of that. Run out. Yeah, definitely out, I think. Good work. Gator again. Oh! That has got him right in the mid-drift. And just in the inner side of the thigh, that would have stung. And importantly, a dot in the book.
That's what's stinging. They didn't get a run.
7 for 163. Biddle 1. Cots. Great little performance on 28.
That was probably a little bit quicker than what Cots has seen today.
Just the one boundary for Cots in that 28.
Will he get revenge this ball?
Gator again, and he just caresses it to cover. They scamper through for a single.
Yeah, it's not quite the finish Langhorne's Creek would have hoped for, but they've got a competitive score on the board for sure.
Certainly have. Nearly ran about the near 8 and over. I think the fact Gator's bowling this, it may well be the last over. As he comes in again, and a swing, good shot, down wide of that man at mid-wicket, and they'll scamper through for 2. And the end of the over, 7 for 166.
At Twenty20 Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Twenty20 Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
MFL TV live. Well, I make young Cots on 31 not out, so...
super effort.
Super effort. Good little cameo in the middle order. And Langhorne's Creek, which one stage looked like they may get, when they were running nicely out there with Croppy and, of course, Tonkin, somewhere up around the 190, 200 mark. But Strath, to their credit, pegged them back. And after their 20 allotted overs, And my apologies, we were one over behind on the scoreboard, but nevertheless, 7 for 166. We will get that checked at the interval shortly and come back with you after the break. But Langhorne Creek in a good position, Barney.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks to Dan Kropp and Riley Tonkin. They put on a big partnership, and I think Langhorne Creek definitely with their nose in front at this stage.
Let's take a break here at Strathalbyn. We'll be back after the interval with the second innings and the run chase, where we think Strathalbyn, the home side, need 167 for victory. You're watching MFL TV Live.
Do you want to add a little magic to your flooring and window furnishings? At Solomon's, we have a huge range of carpet and hard flooring options, blinds and shutters, and our fantastic made-to-measure curtains too. We've got all the latest trends at magical Solomon's prices. And don't forget to ask about our shop at home service too. So to really transform your home, remember, there's magic in a Solomon's floor.
And there's magic in a Solomon's store.
Lakeside Turf. Heard of that saying grass is greener on the other side of the fence? Well, it is at Lakeside Turf, Walker Flat. A family-run business situated at 18 Mallee Road, Walker Flat near Manham. Growing and supplying quality instant lawn for both the domestic and commercial markets. We offer farm direct sales and delivery options. We also supply and can install larger maxi rolls for bigger jobs. To place an order, email lakesideturf@bigpond.com or phone Trevor 0427 864 260. Installing a new wicket on your side of the fence? Make it a Lakeside Turf pitch, serving South Australia since 1996.
Do you need your driveway exposed with some awesome squares? Time to call a team from Carstairs. From shed floors, driveways or your footpath, call the guys at Carstairs Concrete Services. They've got the staff. Brighten that entertaining area with some colour. Call Carstairs. There is no other. From foundations to a fence post, no job is too big or too small. It's time to give the professionals Carstairs a call. Phone 0401 009 886. Carstairs Concrete Services. Our guarantee is setting concrete. Out and about, taking the new Ford Next Gen Everest demo for a test drive. It's got a new V6 turbo diesel engine and it comes with a 5-year warranty and roadside assist. It's got a massive 12-inch digital screen along with all the great features the Everest has. Whilst you're at Dutton's, check out the Next Gen Rangers. Dutton's are overstocked in Ford. Talk to Mark today. 7 Adelaide Road. Phone 85315 600. Dutton's. Easy to do business with.
Footy, deadly wildlife, an ice-cold beer, and the humble shed. What all these things have in common?
Well, they're all Aussie icons, of course. And the guys and girls down at your local sheds and homes are the best folks to get your very own dream shed. Made tough from Aussie steel.
Have you got some water to pump, need more rainwater storage, or need more feed for the animals? We've got everything you need in store today. From fire pumps, spray equipment, pool pumps and filters, solar system water pumps, star droppers, gates and generators, PVC fittings and poly pipe to hay, horse supplies, animal needs and anything for the garden. Be sure to come in and see our team here at Dacia Irrigation and Fodder for the right advice and the best price. Find us at 41 Milnes Road, Strathalbyn, phone 8536 4422, or 151 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge, phone 8532 2711.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langhorne Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
At Nutrien Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Nutrien Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
Beaumont Tiles, Murray Bridge, for all your tiles, tapware, bathroomware and hybrid. We are a family-owned business and able to help with builders selections and renovations. Delivery available to all country areas. Trade accounts available, full showroom displays. Staff are able to put your selections into a program so you can see the room on a large screen. Beaumont Tiles, 128 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge. Phone 85 311 922. We'll beat any price on the same tile by 10%.
Take in the picturesque River Murray with a Captain Proud boat cruise. Sit back, relax, admire the beautiful scenery the Murraylands has to offer. Captain Proud cruises are available 7 days a week. Majority of cruises are 3-hour lunch river cruise with a 2-course meal. The meal is stacked with 8 choices of mains and 3 selections of desserts. Check out our website or phone 0466 304 092. Adults $64.90, concession $55. Captain Proud, the only way to cruise with a paddle. Sticky Mojo. Ashley and Philippa at Sticky Mojo, your local sign experts in all types of signage, vehicle wraps and paint protector film. Get your business the sticky treatment with business cards and flyers. Sign up with Team Mojo. A-frames, banners, call flutes, shop fronts, illuminated in 3D, magnetics and vehicle signage. They offer a full artwork and design service. They have your sporting club covered too, with sponsor signs and honour boards. If you want the complete mojo, 7B Chris Collins Court, phone 85 489 253. Check out their Facebook at Hoosian with Attitude. That's a wrap. Strathalbyn, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful meals, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at the Commercial. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport.
With over 10 years of experience, they know electrical testing and tagging better than anyone. As part of their convenient and professional service, the local guys Test and Tag take all of the necessary steps to ensure they complete jobs quickly. Services include the testing of electrical appliances, fire extinguishers and blankets, safety switches, microwaves and emergency exit lights. The local guys Test and Tag has been designed using their experience to build lasting relationships with their customers by leaving no stone unturned to ensure you're always satisfied with their services.
Manum True Value Hardware, from timber and building supplies to camping and fishing gear, irrigation and garden tools to auto accessories, even key cutting. Along with True Value hands-on service with years of experience, Nigel and the team are ready to help you with that small job, even helpful options for that large reno. And if they don't have it, they'll get it for you. True Value are local, supporting locals. Open 7 days a week, phone 8569 1180. Drop in today for value and good old-fashioned service. Manum Hardware, 29 Randall Street. There's True Value in there.
For over 40 years, Silver Fleece has been making cricket jumpers and vests for the Australian Test team. You too can hit the field in your very own traditional cable knit jumper, custom designed with your logo and club colours. From their factory in Hindmarsh, Adelaide, Silver Fleece manufacture cricket jumpers and vests from 100% pure Australian wool. For an obligation-free quote and design, give Greg a call on 08 8118 6099. Silver Fleece, 70 years strong, that's some innings.
That's a neat turn around the corner.
Yeah, it's a pretty flat track.
Somebody's got to dig deep, old mate. I've only got to give a spray and the job's all sealed up.
Are we talking about cricket here?
No, Spry Civil. Concrete and concrete curbing, house and shed pads, bulk earthworks, spray sealing. They also do road construction, service installations, traffic management and material haulage. Email admin@sprycivilconstruction.com.au or phone 0885 321 214. Speaking of material haulage, you haven't hit old mate for 6 yet.
Need hardware and building supplies? Bridge Building Supplies. It's the building superstore in the Murraylands for all timber, steel, gyprock, tools, corrugated iron, concrete sleepers, gases, mesh, rural supplies, plumbing, electrical, even paint. All in one place. BBS Salvage even do second-hand and reclaimed supplies. Timber, iron, windows, sheds. Go and see the friendly staff. Browse around and see for yourself. Morris Road in Murray Bridge, or call them on 8532 2288. Bridge Building Supplies and BBS Salvage, proudly supporting locals for 25 years.
Bridge Auto Spark, your auto electricians in the Murraylands with over 125 years combined experience. From starting and charging issues, smart start, interlock agent, caravan repairs and solar, driving lights, LED upgrades, air conditioning, regassing, supply and install batteries, UHF radios, Kenwood car audio speakers and reverse cameras, auxiliary battery and brake controllers, full drive canopy wiring fit out. We're a preferred Red Arc Red Network supplier, REA and MTA approved repairer. Phone 8532 1941. Get your car turned on today at Bridge Auto Spark. MFL TV, and we've had the interval, and great catering over there by the Strathalbyn Stallions. We found the canteen, Barney.
Oh, just follow your nose.
Yep.
Smells good, tastes good.
And not too far away here from the run chase. Now, 167 was it to win?
I didn't check the score, Bruce, did you?
No, I can't honestly say I did. I was running for a quick toilet break, but we'll go with 167 to win. And
if they get close to it, we'll just make it up as we go along.
We will.
Opening the batting for Strathalbyn, we have Stephen Schofield and Jamali Daly. Schofield to take the first ball.
And we're away. And the first one is a wide. Yeah, well wide of the off stump.
Darcy Pake opening the bowling down there, and he's swinging his arms trying to loosen up, as he should after a first ball like that. Still, Strathalbyn Stallions are away. One extra on the board. Darcy Pake short outside off stump. Schofield plays it down through the vacant gully area. They've got two. The fieldsman picks it up. Throw comes back in via the fielders. 2 to Schofield. Score, none for 3. And the umpire calling 1 short. So take 1 run off of Schofield, 1 off the total, none for 2.
Oh, that's a scorer's worst nightmare.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
And through the gully there, and they pick up that run they just lost. And might as well have not took it off, Barney.
Yeah. Keep it on. Anyway, that brings Jamali Daly onto strike. And he's a big hitter, I think, if I remember rightly. He's not afraid to have a crack. Because I think after his efforts in the field today, he might be a bit tired and he might not want to run too many.
Pake from the southern end. And it is called a wide. Didn't sort of look it from here, did it?
Oh, yeah, it did. But I think Jamali Daly just sort of backing away a little bit accentuated the fact that he couldn't reach it.
None for 4 in the first over. Pake, Daly, right in behind it, drops it out on the offside. Sort of looked for a single, but he was just joking. And another dot in the book.
Yes, he had to think about it and thought, no, I'm not running. And fair enough too, because he hit it basically straight to the fielder. Never looked like cracking through the infield or anything. It was just a defensive push.
Pake again, short outside the off stump. Little thumble from the keeper. They'll scamper through and pick up a bye, I would have thought.
Yep.
None for 5.
And that's good because the Strathalbyn Stallions, they're going to need every run they can get to chase down this good total from Langhorne Creek. We think is 166.
Pake again, Schofield beautifully caressed it through the gully region. That will go right down to the Solomon's boundary for a 4.
Beautifully placed, beautifully timed.
One of the shots of the night.
Isn't it? Schofield on fire. Darcy Pake paying the price. Short and wide, outside off stump. Schofield spanked it to the boundary.
I was just thinking, this is a long over. We changed the bowl yet? No, because we've had those couple of wides.
Yeah.
And they come back to bite you, don't they?
Certainly do.
Pake again from the southern end. Short, and Schofield drops it down into the gully. He's deep, and they scamper through for a single. And that rounds out the first over. None for 10. Strathalbyn, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful meals, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at the Commercial. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport. MFL TV Live, one of our great sponsors, Stacey and the team down there at the Commercial Hotel. And big thanks to you, Stacey. It is magnificent, your support towards our team and in general, local cricket and footy around the area of Strathalbyn. Get in there to the Commercial Hotel. They'll certainly look after you. They've got all sorts happening down there, and magnificent meals and a couple of nice frothies will be in there shortly for the Commercial Hotel. And great support to what we do here at MFL TV. It's Nutrient Ag Solutions, Strathalbyn, Alexander and Eastern Hills T20. It's round 1, and we are into the second over. Good start for Strath, none for 10.
Yeah, Clem Miller, the bowler.
And Scoey's really reached for that. And has a little run through of the shot. Schofield on 7. 3 extras. Daly, surprisingly, the big hitting Daly, not yet off the mark. Scoey's had most of the strike. He's a veteran of the Strath Cricket Club. And a swing and a miss. Another dot in the book. And, of course, Stephen Schofield has given a lot of his own time back to the Alexander and Eastern Hills Cricket. Was the, I think, secretary there for a few years. So,
oh, really?
And a real stalwart of the Strath Cricket Club.
Oh, good on him.
Bleeds red and white as he faces Miller. Short and again.
Oh, he's tempting him outside off stump, isn't he?
Well, he certainly is, because that's the third one.
Yeah.
She's a bit of Cadbury's out there, because there's all sorts. And he's going to have to really get some bat on ball here, Scoey.
He's trying, but he's just not quite getting the ball in the middle of the bat.
And a swing and out. Schofield's out. He's hit it straight to mid-wicket and a good catch. 1 for 10, a Sports Power Mount Barker wicket.
Your run, your sweat, your hurt, your rest day, your pride and joy, your team, your sport, your power, your local experts at Sports Power.
Matt Harris, new batsman.
And Matt Harris is a new batsman here at Strathalbyn, the home of the Stallions. MFL TV Live. Let's have a look at the Sheds and Homes replay. It was a good catch by young Biddle, we think. And well hit by Schofield too, I might add. But yeah, straight to young Biddle and took a sharp, fast catch.
And Biddle is the shortest guy out on the field, and all he had to do was hit it a metre high. It would have gone over his head. Sorry, they're not my teeth. I'm breaking them in for a friend.
As Miller again, and it's short, and Harris, well, it surprised him a bit. In the end, chopped it down out towards point. No run. So, pegging him back here, the Langhorne Creek in this second over. Just putting the brakes on after that big fiery first start in the first over. Schofield with that boundary, but he's been the first man out for 7.
Yeah, Miller's done well here.
And again, flat bat and pushes it straight to point. No run. The end of the second over. 1 for 10.
Your run, your sweat, your hurt, your rest day, your pride and joy, your team, your sport, your power, your local experts at Sports Power.
The third over. And a swipe Gee, that was just like, you know, you get the fly swap, Barney, and you just want to get that fly that's irritating you.
Yeah, a little
You
bugger.
see that a bit out at Fly Park, don't we?
Yeah, we certainly do.
I reckon that was exactly like that.
I see you.
Whack.
Damn, I missed.
Yeah, well, I reckon it was just like that out at Jervois too. You're trying to get one and there's about 31 others.
Yes,
but
there's 31 backing him up, yeah.
As this time, playing a miss. That is a beauty. Beat him neck and crop. Daly, well, he's been asked a few questions here, and he's going to have to get a hurry on.
And Darcy Pake fighting back here in the third over after his first over, went for 10.
Yeah, we had a 10 run rate after 6 balls. All of a sudden, we're almost back to 3.
But a couple of boundaries will fix that.
And Daly swings it behind square. That'll go
there's
all the way
one.
for 4.
Yep, nice shot.
A Solomon's flooring boundary, 1 for 14.
Short from Darcy Pake that time. And Jamali Daly was all over that. That's what he's been waiting for. Played it out through square leg. No fielder in the deep there.
Well, by the looks, Barney, I haven't seen really much of him at all. Looks to be one of his good shots on that leg side behind square. So Pake's going to have to get it on that other side, outside the off stump, and try and eliminate that shot if he can. Comes in again from the southern end, and a wide.
Oh, yeah, well watched there by Daly. Wasn't tempted into having a go at that, and called wide by the umpire. Extra run to the total, and an extra ball to be bowled by Langhorne's Creek.
Ah, stuff it. The Creeks would be saying. Pake comes in again, short, and Daly cracks it out towards the boundary, but there's a sweeper down there that comes down from the deep point region. Daly gets through for 1.
Yeah, and that brings Matt Harris back on strike. Interesting to see how he plays this.
Of course, Strath without one of the Abbotts, so that's a big loss for them. He's just nursing a little niggle, so he's one of their main stay getters that gets the score ticking around. Mark, I think it is. And, yeah, should know, I'm friends with him on Facebook. And swing and a miss by Harris through to the keeper. Well, they just, really struggling to get bat on ball in over 2 and 3.
Yeah, good over this one so far from Darcy Pake. He's gone for the 1 boundary, but they're playing and missing at him.
Full and driven out to covers. They'll have to scamper. If that had a hit, that would have been close. Well, it was good running in the end. Direct hit might have been a difference.
And that's the end of the over. Strathalbyn Stallions 1 for 17.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langhorne Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
MFL TV Nutrient Ag Solutions. Alexandra and Eastern Hills are round 1 of the T20 competition. And look, not sure where we are next week, but we will be taking in about 4 games over the home and aways of this competition. One of them we will, for our great folk down there at Victor Harbour, take in one of their matches. I think that'll be later in the season. And start of the 4th over here through to the keeper. So, gee, the Creeks have pulled into the local garage and put some new brakes on and applied them here, handbrake and all. And Strath just trying to get a bit of bat on ball. Real interesting little part of the game. As he comes in again, a short and a big swing. And the umpire has called no ball.
And also it's a free hit.
Well, they can't afford to give him away.
No. And
first no ball of the match, Barney?
I think so, yeah. Matt Harris has got licence here just to throw the bat at this.
Well, he threw it at that one and couldn't connect, so Let's hope he can get something on this one.
We need a better result here.
And he swings. It goes straight up in the air and will be caught. But, of course,
it's a free hit. And he can't get out unless he's run out.
and he picks up the 1. And the score moves to 19.
So, in the end, a good result there for Langhorne's Creek. A free hit and only getting 1 from it.
You'd be dreading it, wouldn't you, if you got a hit for maximum.
Yeah.
Comes in again from the southern end. And Daly again plays over the top, and the umpire's called a no ball again. Well.
That must be the front foot, is it? Because it certainly wasn't.
It's the only thing
like
I can see,
one.
Barney.
Yeah.
Might have
Anyway.
to see if our side on camera is picking up that little indiscretion.
Well, Clem Miller undoing slightly all the good work that he's done early on. Daly now with a big hit, and that's a wide, so he's still on a free hit. And that's a bonus run.
Well, it's confusing.
Oh. Could it get any worse for Clem Miller?
Well, the extra's now a level top score. Ever seen that in the T20?
Jamali Daly, here we go.
Swings and straight to point. They scamper through for a run. And Daly moves to 6. 1 for 22.
Interesting over so far. Points probably split.
Well, it's had everything.
It has.
What have we got? 4 wides, 1 bye, 2 no balls.
Not this over, though.
No, for the innings. As he comes in again from the southern end,
There's
and that's another one.
Oh, things falling apart here for Clem Miller. You got a feel for the guy. He just can't quite land it in the right areas. Having said that, he'll probably come back this ball and take a wicket.
Well, I just seen him get that ball back, and he's snatched it. He's livid.
No, wouldn't he?
It's time. Smacked into the point region. Great catch! Well, that'd be the Beaumont Tiles classic catch if there was one. That was a beauty at point. And it's a Mount Barker Sports Power wicket. It's 2 for 23.
Your run, your sweat, your hurt, your rest day, your pride and joy, your team, your sports, your power, your local experts at Sports Power.
MFL TV live from the magnificent Stallion Home Oval here in Strathalbyn. Sheds and Homes replay, and we just have some magnificent work going on behind the scenes here. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, great work by our man on the side. Well, actually, it's my young daughter. And great work on the camera, young girl. And she snapped that one up.
Very good.
Right in front of the bar. They didn't put me over there, Barney, because
No, I wonder why.
have a risk I might head into the front bar there and grab a couple of frothies.
Anyway, that wicket's brought Sam Teagle to the crease. And he'll be facing, I think it's still Clem Miller, who's just continuing his varied and much maligned over.
And a good ball there. Tied him up and put a dot in the book, finally. It could probably be, it's a bit like footy where you're kicking for goal and you miss a couple. You just lose that bit of confidence. And probably the same in cricket. You bowl a couple of wides and you just go back and think, oh, geez, where do I got to put this thing to get it on the pitch? And that's just dropped the bat down on it, pushed it out to point, and they scamper through into the over, 2 for 24.
At Nutrient Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Nutrient Ag Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
Well, mark it down, Barney. We have an unbelievable scoreline, 2 for 24 after 4 overs. So the run rate's quite good, going along at about 6 and over. But the top score, you just wouldn't read about it, is Sundry's on 8.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Daly's on 6, and the man out, of course, Schofield for 7 and Harris for 2. Tickle's not out 1, and Sundry's, or Xavier Traz, as Jace calls it, leading the way, and that could have been anywhere, that ball.
Poor Sam Tickle. He confused himself there. He was going to hit it down the leg side, and it was so slow, he thought, hang on a minute, I can step back and hit that through the offside, and in doing so, he's missed it. Anyway, Griffin James is the bowler.
And this time he guides it into that little vacant bit of land there, and the point comes around and does the mopping up. Well, what a start here. But Strath, of course, pegged Langhorne's Creek back, so it's only got to get about 8 and over to win the match. So not beyond them at this stage.
Not beyond them at all.
This time glides it into that same spot, just a little wider of the fielder this time. They scamper through for a single. 2 for 25.
Yeah, you make a good point there, Bruce. The run rate isn't a problem yet, but keeping wickets in hand is. But if the big man, Jamali Daly, can get going, he could turn this game in a couple of overs.
Yeah, well, I think he needs to not get carried away, but he probably needs to hit a 4 and over, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Find that boundary.
While the field's up, now's his chance. Only got 2 men out in the deep.
So let's have a look where those 2 men are out in the deep. All of them are inside the circle. We have one dropping back to the, what have we got there, the square leg boundary, and then there's one out on the cow corner boundary right near the old basketball pavilion. All the other fielders inside the circle. And a false alarm, so you'll have to do it all again, young James. Let's have a look where that field is while he goes back. We've got a deep gully, a deep point, a deep cover, a mid-off, a mid-on, a mid-wicket, and a backward square. And Daly's tried to play the TV shot and glide it through the gully region. No connection.
That ball a little bit slower. Didn't carry through to the keeper. Bounced in front of him. So
beating for pace, you think?
Beating for lack of pace, I think. And lack of bounce. He played over the top of that. So
well bowled, James. He gets the points. This time, Daly tries to swing it down the leg side. Umpire says a wide. And the extras just...
They keep piling up, don't they?
Keep leading the scoreboard.
Oh, Strath would be lost without them.
Up to 9. 6 of those wide.
Yeah, I want to see a free hit here and have Daly have a slap at it.
And this time it sends him on the back foot and he goes right back in behind it and drops it straight down on the pitch. No run. 2 for 26 on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard in the 5th over. So going along at just over 5 and over. Just like to see off this last, we've got 1 to come or 2 to come. Just like to see Daly try and find that Solomon's boundary and just release a few shackles as they swap ends. But he's, almost gone to test match cricket there. Drops it on the leg side. The end of the first block of 5 overs. 2 for 26. Strathalbyn, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful meals, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at the Commercial. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport. MFL TV Live, Nutrient Ag Solutions. Big thanks to the team down there at Strathalbyn, right behind local cricket with the Alexander and Eastern Hills naming rights, and of course our team here at MFL TV. The lights are on. They're starting to take effect. They're not as good as Strathalbyn or the Summit, hence why the game is played a fraction earlier to get to the majority of it in before it's too dark. But, gee, we've got a game on, Barney.
We certainly do. Dale Chandler's now lining up to bowl over number 6. As we said, run rate not really a problem for the Stallions at this point, but they certainly wouldn't want to lose any more wickets in a hurry.
First ball, Teakle goes whack and picks himself up a single. And great work there by Teakle to give the big free-hitting Daly the strike.
Let's hope Daly can get going, because Stratha relying heavily on him at the moment.
Yeah, with Mark Abbott out, it takes a fair bit out of the batting lineup. He normally bats at 3. And just a little bit of change of the field here. The man there on the offside now going to go to fine leg. So we've got a short fine, a square, a mid-wicket, and then a deep mid-wicket. And that's gone down the leg side for another wide.
Oh, the Creeks are just keeping the Stallions in the game, aren't they?
They are. Good call, Barney.
If they could just tidy up their line, this game would be even more out of reach for the Stallions.
Comes in, Daly swings around square. The
That's
man down there at mid-wicket's going to have to hurry. He won't get there. Daly finds the Solomon's boundary. 2 for 32.
Here we go. Is this where the great man steps up and starts nailing some boundaries? Stallions certainly need them. Good shot. It was short, wanting to be hit. And hit it he did. Beat the deep mid-wicket, who ran around to try and stop it, but too well hit.
In comes Chandler, and this time straight to point. No run. And when you can hit a good 4 like that, you don't have to really hit the next one out. Early in the over, you don't have to hit the next one out of the park. Just place it around. The fielders there inside the circle are all well back, so you just can drop it down and get the quick single. This time he's laid back, and again.
Oh, he's hit it straight to a fielder. That was the problem.
Yeah.
But, of course, Daly playing that shot, he's put all his weight on the back foot, and he has trouble then trying to run because all his momentum's going backwards.
This time swings and gets it through. That's a beautiful shot through the wide mid-off section and out to the Solomon's boundary for 4.
Wasn't that a great shot? A replay of the one he played the ball before, but this time he found the gap in the field and he timed it beautifully. I wouldn't say Daly is a big man. He's a solid unit, and he put all of his weight behind that one, didn't he?
Certainly did. Well, the ball before, young Teakle, he just about called for the trainer because he teakled 2 ankles. He got about 4 metres down and then had to get back quickly, half slipped, and I think he's pretty much planning. Maybe you've just said to him, you know, back up, we're going to run on anything.
But now, Daly's got to keep his head here. He's already hit 2 boundaries this over. He doesn't have to do anything else.
Well, he certainly did. He's listened to you, Barney, and he's gone right in behind it and played it back down the pitch. The end of the over, 2 for 36.
At Nutrient Ag Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Nutrient Ag Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
Solutions, it's round 1 of the T20 competition. It's an exciting competition across the Alexander and Eastern Hills with some players in it from the Hills and the Great Southern this year, which is great to see. And a big competition this time. The umpire's going to call another wide.
Yep, and you're right, Bruce. This T20 competition taking place during the week, I reckon everybody's looking forward to playing in it. You know, Saturday is obviously your proper 1 day, 2 day cricket game, but the T20 is something different, isn't it?
And this time he laid back on it, but just ended up hitting it straight back down the pitch rather than trying to get a bit more a slice on it through that cover point region. No run. This is Evans. And this time beautifully struck down to mid-off. He's deep on the boundary. There should be two.
No, they shouldn't.
Well, Langhorne's Creek, there's the difference, Barney. Langhorne's Creek, we're getting 2 on that.
Yeah, that's right. But Jamali Daly's not exactly built for running 2s in a situation like that. He's more of a boundary hitter. And
he's going to have to go for him, isn't he?
He's going to have to go for it here.
Yes, we were witnessing some great running between the wickets with Langhorne's Creek. A couple of them were risky.
Oh, yeah, there's always risk.
Overall, it was really good running. They were making those 1s into 2s very comfortably.
Yeah, Riley Tonkin and young Cots.
Croppy was in there as well.
Croppy was in there as well, but very impressive running between wickets.
Dan Evans again, and pushed to the point region, and no run. 4:38. Daly on 14. Extras on 11. Men out Schofield for 7, and Harris back in the shed for 2. As Evans comes in again from our commentary box end, and it's sort of set up and said, hit me. Didn't quite get onto it.
Didn't quite get on. He could have hit that anywhere, but...
I'll rephrase that. He didn't get onto it.
He's got overexcited there, overstimulated, and he's hit it straight into the covers.
He's on 15, Daly. He's hit 3 Solomon's boundaries in his score of 15. Evans again. Not a bad over. Swung here by Teakle. Down too long on. Could make the boundary. It does.
Whoa.
Straight between 2 size 12 shoes and hits the Solomon's boundary. Good shot.
Wasn't it a great shot? That's the scythe shot in action again. Hit it along the ground to deep mid-wicket. Beat the 2 fieldsmen out there. One at wide, deep mid-wicket. One at deep mid-on. 4 runs to the Strathalbyn Stallions, and didn't they need that?
I'm surprised one of those, probably in the end, they got in the road of each other. One of them probably could have dived then maybe and got a hand on it or an arm on it, flicked it to the other one, but not to be. Evans now coming around the wicket. Full and Teakle smashes it down the ground. He didn't get onto it. Surprised him. Picks up a single.
Yeah, that's the last thing you expect, isn't it, a full toss?
And I think that might be over. 2 for 44. The Commercial Hotel, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful big meals, fast, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at The Commercial. The Commercial has the only drive-through bottle shop in Strathalbyn, and we do takeaway meals too. Check our menu on our Facebook page. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport. MFL TV Live coming to you from the home of the Strath Stallions, and now those lights taking a bit more effect here, Barney. What a magnificent setting here. Sun's gone down, a little chilly the breeze, but a beautiful night for cricket. Set up here. Anyone's game at the moment, 2 for 44.
Terrific setting here, isn't it? And if you get a chance to come and see one of these T20 games, do so.
122 to win off 12 overs. About 10 and over. As the James comes in, it's cracked out to the covers by Teakle. They pick up a single. And 2 for 45 on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. Well, this is where Daly's got the opportunity. He's got a cracker 4 here. Let's have a look what sort of field he's got. He's got a man deep in front, deep on the boundary in front of us on the Langhorne boundary. He's got another one that's square at mid-wicket. He's going a bit squarer. There he's 2 in play, so there's quite a bit of real estate there between them. That's where he's got to go. Cow corner. And he has a swing and might have got an inside edge.
He's got an edge onto the stumps. He's bowled.
Oh, well, I didn't see that, Barney. And Daly's on his way. Well, that's unfortunate for Strath. A Mount Barker Sports Power wicket, 3 for 45.
Your run, your sweat, your hurt, your rest day, your pride and joy, your team, your sport, your power, your local experts at Sports Power.
MFL TV Live. Apologies there, didn't pick up that had hit the stumps. We're just talking off air. Great to have some lit up bales. And not to be, but good breakthrough for Langhorne's Creek, getting the big wicket of Daly. He is back in the pavilion for 15. And we're just getting the new batsman.
I think it's Matthew Abbott.
Matt Abbott.
Oh, into the run straight away.
Cracks it down the pitch.
Beautiful straight drive, but just the one run. And that'll bring Teakle back onto strike. Bowler here is Griffin James. Seems to have an extraordinarily long run up, Bruce.
He's bowling well, though. As he comes in now from this northern end, our commentary box end, and a good ball. Beautifully bowled. And he gets some applause from Dan Kropp right down here in front of our commentary box. And that's what you want, right up there outside the off stump. A dot in the book. 3 for 46 on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. And you just think right now, this next patch of 5 overs, Strath need to get a little hurry on. And that's what we mean. It's going to be caught, though.
Yep.
Good take by Cots.
Terrific catch.
And Teakle didn't get enough on it. And another Mount Barker Sports Power wicket. It's 4 for 46.
Your run, your sweat, your hurt, your rest day, your pride and joy, your team, your sport, your power, your local experts at Sports Power.
MFL TV Live, Nutrient Ag Solutions, and we've got a Sheds and Homes replay of the Teakle dismissal. And, yeah, just got too much lift on it. And a good catch by young Cots. Good pre-season footy catch.
Yeah, wasn't it?
As James comes in again from the northern end. And straight to mid-off, he's wide. Goes down towards the boundary. The backup is good down there from the sweeper out of deep cover. And they come back for 2.
Todd Hillam's the batter, looks like to me, Bruce.
Former Murray Towns player.
And that's the end of the over for 48.
Your run, your sweat, your hurt, your rest day, your pride and joy, your team, your sport, your power, your local experts at Sports Power.
MFL TV, start of the 9th, and it's cracked out to the man there at mid-wicket. And Daly getting some bat on, no, not Daly, Abbott getting some bat on ball early, which is good. And they'll be looking to him to try and find the boundary. 4 for 49.
Oh, Hillam steps across and smacks it out to deep mid wicket. They'll just get the one.
I think Hillam wanted the 2.
Yeah, probably would have looked at it.
And that brings up the 50, Barney.
Yeah.
Hillam 3, Abbott 2. And Abbott just drops the ball down and runs. Good work. 4 for 51.
Yep, that's right. The Strathalbyn Stallions here have to step up the run rate a little bit. And Todd Hillam's going to be the man, I think.
Yes, definitely need a boundary and over from here at least. That's full and smacked over square. Out to the boundary and should make it. It's a Solomon's flooring boundary. Beautiful shot there by Todd Hillam, the former Imperials player in the Murray Towns.
And I'm not going to say I called it, but I called it.
You did.
Because Todd Hillam, he thinks defence is what runs around the D oval.
Well, he's gone again, this time straight. Should definitely get 1 and hit it way too well. And just picks up the 1. He goes to 8.
Yeah, he's going to have to do the bulk of the scoring, I think, because Matt Abbott's yet to get his eye in.
Oh, he tried to...
he tried to do everything with that.
Well, he was going to hit it through the covers at first, but then he looked to be cutting it. So, good mystery ball. End of another over. It's 4 for 56.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langhorne Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
MFL TV live. We're into the 10th over. And
what do you reckon, Bruce? They need a good over here, don't they?
they really do. If they could get an over here of, up around a couple of 4s and get it up around 10 or 12 and the halfway point sit around 66, 70, they'd be right in this match. And the first one is down the leg side, so Langhorne Creek will help them with 7 balls.
Yeah, that's a help.
Another wide in the books.
That's Griffin James again, so Sundry's helping out the Strathalbyn Stallions. No end here tonight.
Certainly is. James again. And just caressed. Well, Abbott just about went down, lit the barbecue up, put the snags on it. Michael Cutting will just about get out there and book him in for the next barbecue duties because he had plenty of time then, didn't he? He was down the middle of the pitch and back. And Todd Hillam sent him back.
Yeah, well, Matty Abbott realises that Todd Hillam's going to hit and run, and he started running. Hillam sent him back. This time they go.
And they scamper
and they'll
through.
get some overthrows.
They will too.
That might be 4 overthrows.
And it is.
Oh, there's a big help.
So they pick up 5 to Todd Hillam. He's got a little cheeky smile going out there at the moment.
Well, they tried to run out Matty Abbott, so that's a good tactic because they know he's the slowest of the 2 batters. But it's cost him 5 runs from that ball.
4 for 62 in the 10th. Swings into this. Goes over square. Goes out towards the boundary. Has it got enough on it? Yes! A Solomon's flooring boundary. Beautiful shot by Todd Hillam. Well timed. 4 for 66.
Oh, wasn't that a great shot? Thrilling cricket here at the moment. Todd Hillam on fire. And he's leading this charge for the Strathalbyn Stallions.
Run rate just over 6.6 and over. As the game evenly poised. James again. Hillam, fine. It's through. Not enough on it, though, to get to the boundary. They should get at least 2. And they come back. Hillam picks up 2. And 4 for 68.
Yep. Good shot again from Todd Hillam.
And
the cat might be a little bit amongst the pigeons here for the Langhorne Creek guys.
Well, we called it, Barney. We said they needed a big over.
Well, you called it, Bruce, and they've responded with what you asked for.
Hillam, 19. Can he hit the boundary on the last ball? It's wide.
Oh, he might have hit a wide.
Chops it to the covers. No run. Looks like there might be another ball. There was a wide, so...
There was a wide first ball, so...
Chance here to...
Still a chance for Hillam to
get some extra runs.
Griffin James to the boundary.
James from the northern end. Down the leg side and another wide.
Where's the sad trombone music? Wah, wah, wah.
I think we've got one of them, Barney.
Oh, no. Oh, trust the production team to have that.
10 wides for Langhorne Creek. 4 for 69.
Wow, that's killing him, isn't it, the wides? I mean, 10 overs, that's 10 overs. 10 wides, that's nearly 2 overs. There we go.
Just for you, Barney. And the end of the 10th over will change ends. It's 4 for 69.
At Nutrient Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Nutrient Ag Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
MFL TV Live. It's 4 for 69 as we start the 11th over. We switch ends. Of course, in the T20s, they play a block of 5 overs from one end and then 5 from the next end. And this is an even ball game right now. What have we got? 10 overs, and they need somewhere around about 97. So we'll have to step it up a little bit. Currently running at 6.9 and over. Start of the 11th over. And pushed by Abbott out to point. And they scamper through for a single.
Damon Biddle, the bowler. What do you know about him, Bruce? Anything?
I don't know too much at all about him, Barney.
Fair enough. We can't talk about him.
Common household name, Biddledo down at Meningie.
Meningie, yeah.
Yeah. It's probably no relation, though. This time, beautifully played by Hillam to backward point. Scurry through for a single.
Well, his first 2 balls have been very good, actually. Pitched right up, in line with the stumps. Only allowing the batsman to hit into the covers for singles.
4 for 71 on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. Comes in again and swing wide of the man at mid-wicket out to the cow corner boundary. Good shot. Oh, there's a bit of confusion. Lucky they didn't go in the end. Abbott picks up a single.
Yeah, Daniel Crop out there on the deep mid-wicket boundary. Good work.
Four for 72. Swing. That's not a bad shot from Hillam. Straight. And just one.
Daniel Crop once again on the fielding duties. Todd Hillam a little bit disappointed. If he'd hit that straighter and further, that's an easy boundary. But
well, I think he might have just yelled out to Croppy, hey, can you just let it go?
Yeah.
Help me out a bit here, mate. Abbott strikes it out to cover. He struck it that well that it was quick and fast and no opportunity for a single. Well bowled there by young Biddle. Dot in the book. 4 for 73. Swing, square, man out there on the boundary. They should only get one. Good shot for one, as often happens. Abbott with a picket fence of 5 singles. 4 for 74.
Yep, that's the end of the over. 4 for 74.
The Commercial Hotel, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful big meals, fast, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at The Commercial. The Commercial has the only drive-through bottle shop in Strathalbyn, and we do takeaway meals too. Check our menu on our Facebook page. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport. MFL TV Live. And it will be the start of the 12th. And 4 for 74. Hillam on 21. And Abbott on 5. Probably think these two are the key from here, Barney.
Absolutely. James Shea about to come on to bowl. I think Todd Hillam is definitely the man to bring the Stallions home.
And cut nicely into the deep gully position. Abbott quickly through. Well called by Hillam. Abbott moves to 6. Hope you're enjoying our coverage on MFL TV, streaming to you through the channels of Vimeo and, of course, YouTube, and down to Susie on the Flurio app at the South Coast, right along the Flurio. Hillam squeezes another single. Still think they need a boundary and over. Singles are not going to do it.
No, singles aren't going to do it, and they can't rely on the Creeks bowlers to keep bowling wides either.
4 for 76. Shea. And a big smack out to cow corner. Should be caught by a crop, and it is. Straight down his throat. Abs is not happy. And a wicket. A Mount Barker Sports Power wicket. It's 5 for 76.
Your run, your sweat, your hurt, your rest day, your pride and joy, your team, your sport, your power, your local experts at Sports Power.
Got 7. MFL TV Live, Sheds and Homes, a replay. And great feedback we've had here at the ground as Abbott smacked that over. And well done. Great work by our team on camera.
Good work.
And I was just talking at the interval over there at the bar, and the guys there on their phones watching our coverage, very impressed. So big thanks for the kind words. And some of the best they've seen with the 2 cameras working. So big thanks to those guys for the feedback. As that's wrapped him on the pad. There's a shout. Well, as you do with the bowler, James Shea, he thought he was plumb. But the batsman, Strathalbyn in Pele, he's got another life.
He has, and this has been a good over for the Creeks so far. A wicket, which always brings a run rate down, and then a dot ball, first ball to Pele.
Full, and hits it just short of the mid-wicket, and they scamper through for a single. Well, all rests on the shoulders of Hillam.
It does, doesn't it? And Langhorne's Creek slowly strangling the Strathalbyn Stallions.
And swing by Hillam to mid-wicket.
It's
a mix-up. Should be out, and he should be out. He is. Hillam keeps running. Oh, confusion, and a huge wicket here. Hillam goes. Another Mount Barker Sports Power wicket. It's 6 for 77.
Your run, your sweat, your hurt, your rest day, your pride and joy, your team, your sport, your power, your local experts at Sports Power.
MFL TV Live, and the new batsman for Strathalbyn, the captain, and a Sheds and Homes replay up on screen. And
yeah, you called it, Bruce. Hillam hesitated, and when you're running quick singles, hesitation can be fatal.
And great work by the umpire there in great positioning.
Start of a new over too, Bruce. Biddle's back on. Oh, and he's popped one up to mid-on. Didn't quite carry.
Well, he's off the mark.
Gator survives.
6 for 78. And tough ask here now. As this time Caress to cover, and they scamper through for a single. One more there to Pele.
But as we said, Bruce, singles aren't going to do it. And
No.
two relatively new batsmen at the crease, yet to get their eye in, really. They're going to struggle to get the run rate.
And just chipped it over the top of the bowler, and it's caught at mid-on. And Gator is on his way. Another Sports Power Mount Barker wicket, 7 for 79.
Your run, your sweat, your hurt, your rest day, your pride and joy, your team, your sport, your power, your local experts at Sports Power.
MFL TV Live, we've got a Sheds and Homes replay. And good work again by the team on camera, not missing a thing for Sheds and Homes. The new batsman is Brooke, isn't it?
Yeah, Riley Brooke. And we've got to say, well bowled by young Biddle. Gator tried that the first ball he faced, and it didn't quite carry to mid-on. Biddle's continued to pitch the ball up at the stumps and got a reward there with Gator chipping it straight to mid-on. Well bowled, son.
7 for 79 on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. And again, big shout out to our sponsors in Nutrient Ag Solutions, the Bridge Hotel, the Commercial Hotel, and Mount Barker Sports Power. We wouldn't be here doing this without you guys. Hats off to you. And we love what we do here at MFL TV. Turn around the corner, square, and they'll pick up one. That's all that's available. 7 for 80. Well, what do you do from here, Barney? Just respect?
I don't know whether you go respect or you just admit the game's gone and you just swing and hope.
And played out to cover. And another single in the books.
As we've said all through the innings, singles aren't going to do it. They need a lot of boundaries. And it's just not happening for the Strathalbyn Stallions.
Straight drive. And again, Langhorne's Creek pounce on it. One more in the books. 7 for 82. I think that was Brooke, the end of the over. 7 for 82.
Your run, your sweat, your hurt, your rest day, your pride and joy, your team, your sport, your power, your local experts at Sports Power.
There's a big shout for LBW. He's giving him. He's out. And another Mount Barker Sports Power wicket. It's 8 for 82.
Your run, Your sweat. Your hurt. Your rest day. Your pride and joy. Your team. Your sport. Your power. Your local experts at Sports Power.
Alexandra and Eastern Hills, Sheds and Homes replay. And there it is. We're very adjacent, the umpire said, and out 8 for 82.
Yep. Umpire, no hesitation there.
Wait for the call on the new batsman. Shea, isn't it? Continuing. And driven wide of the covers. The man there comes in and tidies up. Pelé moves to 4.
That was a single to River Borden.
Oh, was it? Sorry.
There's the new batsman. Pelé's facing up now. Langhorne's Creek right on top here.
And behind the keeper, they've got one. And again, they just can't turn those ones into twos.
Got leg buys. One leg buy.
8 for 83. First leg buy, Barney.
Really? Well, there's plenty of other extras to choose from, I suppose. We've got the set now, haven't we? Borden faces up again. Tries to hit that one through mid-wicket.
Yeah, just didn't read it too well at all, did he, River Borden? And no run, 8 for 83 on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. The Creek home here at Stallion Park.
Oh, goodness me.
Another wide dot in the book.
Yeah, I thought that one might have been called, but obviously we're not in the perfect position to judge that.
Shea again, this time nicely played, square of the wicket. They've got one.
Oh,
should come
for
back
two.
for 2. And 2 more rounds out the over. 8 for 85.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langhorne Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
MFL TV live and still quite a few overs to go. 6 to go, but gee, the wickets column not looking good, Barney.
No, it's not. We might not see the final 6 overs. Game might be over before then. Langhorne Creek bowling and fielding has completely suffocated any chance the Strathalbyn Stallions had.
And beautifully guided through the gully region. They'll get at least 2.
Oh, he's pulled a hammy. That's
Shea, is it? Shea?
Dale Chandler.
Chandler. He's pulled up short there, didn't he?
Yeah.
And 2 more to Pelé.
Don't think he'll be chasing too many more on the field.
Crop bowls and well batted. Good cricket all round there.
Oh.
It hit him, didn't it?
Yeah, he's kicked it off the ground at the stumps and it's hit River Borden in the back. Little
Can't
bit
get
of
him out,
byplay
knock him
there.
out.
Well, quick game's a good game, isn't it?
8 for 87 and caressed into the mid-wicket region. They've got 1, looking for 2, but not on. Good fielding out there. Thought it might have been young Cots. And
no, it's Biddle out there.
Biddle out there, was it? 88, all the 8s, Barney. 8
Wow.
for 88. Pelé moves to 6.
I'm not saying Biddle's short, Bruce, but I'm sure he's hiding behind some blades of grass out there.
Pelé moves to 6. And that one through to the keeper. So good start here for the Langhorne Creek Cricket Club. They'll get the win in round 1. of A&EH, the T20 competition. Crop again. And a swing and a miss. By Borden.
Just got to get one of those on the stumps, don't you? And I think Borden will do the rest. You'll have a swing and a miss, and there'll be the clatter of stumps.
Crop again from that southern end. And that's jumped up and got him on the leg. We're going to go for a single, but... And that rounds out the 15th over. It's 8 for 88.
At Nutrient X Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Nutrient X Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
MFL TV Live, hope you enjoyed our coverage of Round 1 Alexander and Eastern Hills Cricket T20 competition. And we look forward to being back with you again next week for another T20. Not sure where we're going now. We'll have a look at the program and work that out as we go. This weekend we are at Homburg for the big clash. You'll like this, Barney. The Monado Black Caps. I think they're up against Mypolonga.
Oh, okay.
So that one's played into mid-wicket, and Pele picks himself up another single. 8 for 89. Pele to 7. And only 7 boundaries in the innings, and of course Todd Hillam's 5, where they got 4 overthrows. As Borden takes up strike from the bowling of Evans and turns it round the corner, back at a square, and Borden picks himself up a single.
Very wristy player, isn't he, River Borden?
Certainly is.
How he got that behind square is just all wrist action.
8 for 90. And I think out of the question, 167 from the Langhorne Creek black side. Dance down the wicket and chips it over the top nicely with the 9-iron. That was a good shot. Out to the Solomon's boundary. That is a 4. 8 for 94.
Nice shot there from Pele. Didn't try and overhit it. Just punched it down the ground. In the air, over the field that was been brought up to try and create some pressure, and walks away with a boundary.
Well,
that shot sees the man left back on the boundary now.
This is time he wrists it again to mid-wicket. It comes around, shy at the stumps, and he's hit. And they pick up a single. Well done there by Pele. Moves to 12.
And well done there by Cots, because he was side onto the stumps there and
yeah, beautiful
hit
shot.
them.
Keep him honest. 8 for 95. As
the field comes in now for Riverburden, so can he hit one over the top?
He's had a go and flap batted it down to mid-on. Little fall there by Crop. And they pick up 2 there to River Borden.
Yeah, well done there by Dan Crop. And tell me, Bruce, what do you think of his trousers? I think his ankles should have a party and invite his pants down.
Yes, well, they were telling me there's a few shirts and that being swapped around for one of the sides. But I love the colours. It looks good, doesn't it? As this is a big one. Chance for Crop. It's over the top.
Oh, just out of reach.
Yeah, he just couldn't get it. And it goes to the Solomons flooring boundary. And that brings up the 100. 8 for 101. And the end of the over. The Commercial Hotel, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful big meals, fast, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at The Commercial. The Commercial has the only drive-through bottle shop in Strathalbyn, and we do takeaway meals too. Check our menu on our Facebook page. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport. 85362021, the Commercial Hotel. Stacey and the team, great supporters of MFL TV. As we start the new over, and through to the keeper.
It's a wide,
It's a wide. Yeah, I just couldn't see for that
I had trouble
man in
seeing
front of
through
me.
the fielder too.
And 84102.
But yeah, Darcy Pake back on to bowl and straight away giving away a wide.
It's been a good little partnership here by Borden and Pele. Not enough, obviously, but just tickled it up respectively. And this time played out to the deep cover, the sweeper on the boundary. They'll come back for two. Good running. Two more there to Pele. He goes to 18. 8 for 104.
He's looked all right, hasn't he, Pele?
Maybe could have batted one or two higher. And caresses this one down wide of the deep mid-off.
Oh, it's gone through.
Oh, it's got through. Well, there you go. There's human. They've made a mistake. And a Solomon's flooring boundary. 8 for 108. Was that Pele?
Yeah, another 4 there to Pele. Beautiful shot, but helped by the loose fielding in the outfield.
Drives this one to short cover. Oh, if that had a hit, he was gone. He'd given up. And it didn't. So he's still there, River Borden.
Good work by Dale Chandler. He seems to have recovered all right from what we thought was a pulled hamstring. But he's just there lurking in the infield.
Drives this one, not a bad shot, down to long off. And picks himself up another single. 8 for 109.
Dan Evans getting the Bronx cheers there for actually stopping that one after letting the last one through his legs for a 4. He was giving someone the death stare out there.
Oh, great work by our team on the cameras tonight here at Strathalbyn. Capturing all the action and through to the keeper there. Lockie and Michaela on camera. One person down tonight on our team. My lovely wife. Damo's on computer. Big thanks to the family team and, of course, you too, Barney, one of our family members. And it's great to have your commitment each week here at MFL TV. As, again, sees it short and swings and gets a real big thick edge down backward of point. And that is a Solomon's flooring boundary. Beautiful shot, 8 for 113.
That's the end of the over, Bruce.
8 for 113.
Your run, your sweat, your hurt, your rest day, your pride and joy, your team, your sport, your power, your local experts at Sports Power.
MFL TV Live, the Nutrient Ag Solutions, Strathalbyn. Great supporters of local sport here in Strathalbyn. And big thanks to the team down there at Nutrient Ag Solutions, Todd and the team. And back underway again in this new over, slashed out to the covers. And they pick up a quick single. 8 for 114.
Yeah, Clem Miller back on the bowl and straight away Pele stroked him through the covers for a single. But as we keep saying, singles aren't going to do it for Strath. And I don't know whether they're going to play time or just have a slap at the end. We'll see what happens.
Comes in again, and Borden smacks it to point. Thought about the single. Sent Pele back. 8 for 114 on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. One of our long-term sponsors here at MFL TV. And get on his Facebook page, Murray Valley Sheds. He is building an absolute big one. Huge shed. And they do it all there at Murray Valley Sheds. This time goes for the real bat away from the pad's shot. And a swing and a miss. No run.
Any truth to the rumour, Bruce, that the big shed that they're building is to keep your money in?
Well, no, at the moment it wouldn't keep any money in there. Not that I got too much to put in there, but as this time he gets a bit of bat on it, down to long off, and I thought about two.
And you put the pressure on.
And just a single there to Borden. Moves to 11. And big thanks to the Strathalbyn Cricket Club, good hospitality here, setting us up and providing us with power. And it doesn't get better than that.
No, good job, guys.
The Creeks come in again. They've got the points here tonight. Driven out to a wide point, and they scamper through for another quick single to Pele. As we said, good little cameo here from Pele. Probably should have batted one or two higher.
Yeah, he may have, Bruce, but if he's batting when there's no pressure in the game, there's singles there to be taken. Creeks aren't trying too hard.
Swing and a miss. Danced down the wicket about 2 or 3 feet, and in the end got himself out of position. He's not happy about it.
No.
He's got the hands on the hips.
He's not. Now, I'm saying that Langhorne's Creek aren't trying too hard, but by the same token, the batters have to be out there to hit the ball and make runs. So Pele's looked really good, and River Borden has looked interesting, to say the least, with his style.
Comes in again from the commentary box end down the leg side, and the umpire, no other opportunity or idea at all. He had to call a wide. He didn't say it's cold out here, let's get this game over with. And another wide in the books. That is the 12th wide.
That's a lot, isn't it? That's something they're going to have to work on and tidy that up, because that's far too many wides.
8 for 117. Swings into this and misses it straight through to the keeper to round out another over. It's 8 for 117.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langhorne Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
MFL TV live, coming to you from the home of the Strathalbyn Football / Cricket Club. And we have just had the most picturesque view here today. The oval in pristine condition, I think right up there with the Mount Barker Sports Summit.
Yep.
And a credit to the guys looking after, when we rolled up here to set up, the roller was out. And look, the volunteers getting this all ready for tonight. As we start another oval, it's young Biddle and swing behind square. Good fielding there by Cots, and they scamper through for 1 there to Pele. And let's see in the back of the box here, our statistician, Pele there with many singles, a long picket fence.
Yep. And
Border goes for the big swing, and he's Borden, and he has missed it again. So 8 for 118, Pele 26, Borden 11. But let's add there, this has been a good little partnership, putting some respect into the score. And again, another swing and a miss.
Yeah, the lighting's not the best here now, is it, Bruce? It's got to be a little bit hard to see the ball out there in the middle.
Yeah, they were initially going to start the match at 5, but put it back to 5:30 due to people getting here from work. Smashed out to the deep cow corner boundary. They'll come back for 2. Yes, a big wide arc there. The strikers ran in Borden. He picks himself up a couple. and takes the score to 120. Borden goes to 13. And Pele on 26. And another big swing and a miss by Borden on the unlucky 13.
He's keeping it interesting, isn't he, River Borden? You just don't know what you're going to get.
And this time, swing, gets a bit of bat on it, down to a wide mid-on, and he scampers through for a single. Borden moves to 14, 8 for 121. We just have to say, Barney, in those early overs, if Big Daly had have got going, it could have been a lot closer. End of another over here at Strath. 19 down, 8 for 121.
At Twenty20 Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Twenty20 Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
MFL TV Live and the start of a new over, and Borden.
Single to Borden there.
Borden smacks that out to mid-wicket and picks up a single, 8 for 122. This time Pele just glides it out to that point region again, and they scamper through for another single. And Pele to 27. We haven't even thought about it, Barney. We've got to interview a man of the match, surely. Who's your pick?
I'm going to say Cots.
You're going for Cots, as that's beautifully played down to long off, and they'll come back for two. Two more to Borden. He moves to 17. 8 for 125. I was pretty impressed with Dan Crop.
Well, I didn't have any scores in front of me, but I see Crop got a 50. I thought Cots got more than 31. So
you're saying I can't score, Barney?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm
okay,
saying
I'll hand it back to you.
I'm saying I've got no idea what the scores were. That's what I'm saying.
Through to the keeper and no run here in the final over of the round one Alexandra and Eastern Hills T20 comp. And it is the points to the Langhorne Creek Black side tonight. And they batted well in the first innings, 7 for 166.
But yes, I'd have to say Dan Crop, man of the match.
And a swing and a miss again by Borden. There's been plenty of that. But a respectable chase, really, 8 for 125. Just feel if Daly could have got going early and hit another 5 or 6 boundaries.
Absolutely.
They could have been a little bit closer than they are, maybe another 20 or 30 runs.
Yep. They just lost too many wickets in the middle order there and paying the price.
And Hillam's run out didn't help us
that was a key point.
And this time gets something on it around fine behind square, and it's a leg by. And that, in fact, concludes the innings with a leg by. Started with an extra, finished with an extra. And that leg by takes the final score for Strathalbyn to 8 for 126. And Langhorne Creek take the points. And in their 20 overs, Borden, good partnership, unfinished at the end. Borden 17, doesn't get them the win. Pele 27, but certainly something to work with Strath. Barney, you can sum it up. We'll get the man of the match and get that interview up after your little brief summary, and we'll play a few words from our sponsors. Big thanks to all our team in the Strathalbyn Cricket Club here tonight. We'll go and get our man of the match. Leave it with you, Barney.
Thank you, Bruce. Good game here at the Strathalbyn Oval. The Stallions taking on Langhorne Creek Black in the T20 game. Langhorne Creek batted first, and a Crop opened with Chandler. They put on a pretty handy opening partnership, but it was the partnership between Crop and Riley Tonkin that really set this game up for Langhorne Creek. They took the score to over 100. Dan Kropp finished with 50. Riley Tonkin, I think this is 35. And from then on, Langhorne Creek cruised to 166. Strathalbyn were up against it, chasing down that score, and they lost wickets at regular intervals. Todd Hillam tried to get them out of the hole they dug themselves in, but his run out turned the game completely to Langhorne Creek. Pele and Borden put on a handy partnership at the end, but it was too little too late, and they finished with 126. So a good win here to Langhorne Creek Black. Man of the match, Dan Kropp, with his 50 for Langhorne Creek. And if you get a chance to see any of the Alexandra and Eastern Hills T20 games during the week, go along and have a look. It's fabulous entertainment. It's day-night cricket. And enjoy the hospitality that your local cricket club can provide. All right, this is Barney Brown signing off from the commentary box. And Damien, the producer, tells me there's highlights. So here we go.
And it's round one of the Alexandra and Eastern Hills Nutrient Ag Solutions Alexandra and Eastern Hills T20 comp. A win to Langhorne Creek Black. We got the man of the match here with a massive 50. Dan Kropp, well batted, buddy.
Thank you.
No worries, you're really seeing him like a basketball there. It was a different Dan Kropp though. The first few balls you just played it around, picked up a bit of a picket fence, set yourself in, and then away you went.
Yeah, just try to hit the ball around, you know, big ground, you got to push the twos.
Yeah, you just sort of, we did notice that you guys ran between the wickets really well, but we sort of noticed that you you just sort of set a good foundation, and you had the run rate going well, and just set yours up, didn't it?
Yep. Thought 160 would do the job, so it's very hard to chase under lights here. So, 160 more than enough.
Yeah, good score. They're winning the toss and batting, obviously a great idea. Great spectacle here at Strathalbyn, and big thanks for coming on the camera. Man of the match, 50, well played. Good luck for the rest of the competition.
Thank you.
Well done. That's Dan Crop from Langhorne Creek, our man of the match in round 1 of Alexander and Eastern Hills Nutrient Ag Solutions T20. We look forward to your company next week, and we'll be back with another match. We haven't worked out where, but we'll be back next week with round 2. And thanks for watching us. And that's all from Strathalbyn. And we're reminding you, no matter what sport you play, be a good sport. Good evening. The Commercial Hotel, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful big meals, fast, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at The Commercial. The Commercial has the only drive-through bottle shop in Strathalbyn, and we do takeaway meals too. Check our menu on our Facebook page. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport. Bridge Auto Spark, your auto electricians in the Murraylands with over 125 years combined experience. From starting and charging issues, smart start, interlock agent, caravan repairs and solar, driving lights, LED upgrades, air conditioning, regassing, supply and install batteries, UHF radios, Kenwood car audio speakers and reverse cameras, auxiliary battery and brake controllers, full drive canopy wiring fit out. We're a preferred Red Arc Red Network supplier, REA and MTA approved repairer, phone 8532 1941. Get your car turned on today at Bridge Auto Spark.
Is your home your office or your schoolyard? Your gym? Is your home your local, your party venue, your studio, or your headquarters? Change your home to suit your life. Don't miss your chance. Find your local real estate office.
You know, we really should do something special for Jenny's 20-year service.
I know. That's why I've made the call to Wild Rice Catering.
For all your fresh home-cooked meals, individual lunch and snack boxes, along with platters, fresh fruit or antipasto, even party food platters, and delivered free to your business or home. The perfect solution for that business lunch, an evening meeting, or small home private function. For a free quote, contact Wild Rice Catering on Facebook or phone 0413 808 586. Spoil your guest, put Wild Rice Catering to the test.